Wow! It's your girl, baby. It is the Mule, and I am coming to you live on this beautiful, beautiful, glorious, glorious, glorious Saturday morning to tell y'all that my boy, my homie, Suave Boss has been vindicated on these here YouTube streets. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? They can't hold a good man down. But you know what? They come up here with all this here shit and they say, oh, Suave did this and Suave did that. And it's all fuckery. You heard me? Because they know they can't hold what? A good man down. All the lies that has been said about this brother is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, why, y'all? We got the argument. We got Suave in here, y'all. And I am calling you out, brother, because you have been vindicated. You hear me? I'm talking about, I want MJ, I want all the ladies incognito. I need you to come on up. Come on up from the other screen. You heard me? Because I want everybody to just share in the love. What's up, Chris? What's up, Star
Oh
Beauty?
snap! I haven't seen Chris in like forever and a day.
I'm telling you, y'all. Oh man, listen, he has been. Am I lying? Am I lying? Listen, he is the talk of the town, and he ain't even in the damn town. This man left us and went on vacation, y'all. He left us and
Right.
went to Paris, France, and he in Paris, France. Him and Katrina, they out the country somewhere, and his
That's
name
what's
still
up.
been
They
popping.
needed to get out. They needed to get out, spread their rings. It's something more in life than YouTube life.
But these people way out there in Paris, France, they don't have a clue of what's going on these YouTube streets. His
You
name's
know
still
what?
popping.
At one point they said they didn't really care. You know, when you give a lot of yourself, especially when you give a lot of integrity about yourself to people who are not worth your integrity, after a while you like it doesn't even matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you just felt like you've been used and you've been done too wrong and try to be the better person of things. You just like, I just want to remove myself from it. I want that mental peace. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where Suave and Katrina is at. They just want some mental peace. Like they like, life is hard as it is. I don't need to add on any more stressors.
I completely agree. Life is very hard, and you go through so many trials and tribulations. But to be vindicated, and this here woman who is a beast, who is a monster to not just YouTube in her real fucking world. This lady have a horrific family life, horrific family past. And and the thing is she wanted to put that shit off on everybody. Listen, not everybody don't have people who love them or who need to be loved. Let me tell y'all, Lima baby, the mule needs to feel love. This lady is ice cold. She's not human. This lady will set your child up to be murdered and think it's funny. This lady have no heart. And now all of the people who were on her side see who she is for the monster she is. The lies she was causing.
I tell you one thing, Lima, they knew. They
They
knew
didn't
people
know because
act
she
like
was
to act
kissing their
dumb.
butts. So
People like to
as
act
long
dumb,
as
but
she was,
Yeah,
but
she
they
was dick riding.
MJ, as long as she was on their side,
they were
they
okay.
didn't know.
That's
They
it.
were okay. They didn't see it.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
They
she
okay.
had
didn't
a
see
common
it.
enemy with them.
Right. That's what I'm
But I
saying.
saw that shit.
Right.
I
But
saw
that's
that
why
snake.
these people are disingenuous, and and that's why I
The
keep
most
my
evil
tight,
types.
because the simple fact is that if you will work with someone knowing that this person is a horrible person and knowing that they have the capability of doing it to you, but you'll hang with them because you're not the target, then that
Mm-mm.
speaks about your character too. And I'm
No,
all
but
about
see,
integrity.
this bitch was a
Exactly.
snake
Exactly.
charmer. She was a snake charmer. See, she was charming them. And so she was telling them, I'm on your side and he's against us. And then they was
Mm-hmm.
like so
Well,
dumb.
I don't think she really
No,
had to
they
charm
was
them. She
so
just was
dumb.
against the same
Yeah,
person they
but
were
they was so
against.
dumb. They thought, oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Listen, the
Mhm.
enemy of your enemy
Is your enemy.
is
Enemy is
still
your
your
enemy.
damn
Yes, is your
enemy.
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 And she could be your greatest enemy. And the whole thing is she have a whole cult like following that will never leave her side because they live for this shit. The evil, the drama. It's nothing
Yes.
good about this person. It's nothing good about this woman.
That's right. That's right.
No, not at all.
Wait, Sister Incognito, can you tell me about Suave being vindicated?
I absolutely can. Well, that was I absolutely
I love
will.
to hear it.
I will do the whole recap. But
Do
yes,
that
ma'am.
recap, sis.
Hold on, just a disclaimer. He was already vindicated. Nobody listens to
Yeah,
her goofy ass.
Yeah,
that's
he
true.
was, but I'm saying for the audience.
Yeah.
You
So
absolutely right, Rochelle.
so Suave's listener friends and listener enemies, he was vindicated last night. He was very much so vindicated because just like they said, the friend of the enemy, or however y'all said it, is still your enemy. And just like a bully does, a bully, when a bully has turned on one person, and they're gonna turn on the next people in their group. And that's exactly what the Roach Queen has done. She has turned on Lex. She has turned on Blue. She has turned on Niame. She's turned on the whole SVDL campaign.
They shouldn't have been
All
over
of
there trying to get mammy
Thank you.
snacks.
All of y'all are on the altar. Every last one of y'all's name who associate yourselves with SVDL, you are all on the altar. She's
Bump
telling
and
y'all
was
she
on the
don't
altar.
love none of you.
Oh no,
And
Bump
so
and
I'm
was
just
on
glad
the
to see that what Suave was going through earlier this year. And everybody, oh, that's just that's a woman. Oh, and see, Blue, I want to say this to you. I want to say this to you because you was the main one caping for her, the main one. And look at you. Now you in the pit and you on fire.
Because she was
Now
caping
you,
for black men,
yes,
no
because
matter if they were
yes,
wrong
he
or
was the
right or
main one.
whatever.
Suave, you ain't
Right.
got no business
She
talking
came up
about
for
that.
niggas that said
That's
that
a
they want to see us
woman.
hung.
That's a
She came up for niggas
woman.
that said they want to sacrifice black women. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, she
Remember,
was
that's
cap.
a woman. Remember that, Blue? That's a woman. Yeah, now look what she done did to you. Look exactly, Lex,
She
look
was
what she done
caping
did
for the
to
worst type
you.
of men. She was caping for the
Exactly.
worst type of men. So it was going to happen that there was going to be this whole flip flop and they were all going to turn on her. She was going to turn on them. It was going to happen because she was
Exactly.
caping for the worst type of men. The men that will literally do something to your kids, the type of men that'll sit there and beat women, the type of men that will constantly cheat, the type of men that will bash women. She was caping for
Exactly.
the worst type, thinking that
The
she
worst
had
type.
a leg up because they wasn't doing it to her. But it's like, no, they still don't like you either. They just like the fact that you don't like the same people.
The same people. So you know what the image that kept showing in my mind last night as Lex was doing his stream was a pig on a fire pit. You know how they just roasting live.
Yeah.
That's Blue. All of y'all roasting like a pig with a spit in your mouth because the same energy y'all was giving Suave is the same energy y'all getting now. See, y'all got people. Y'all think karma is not real. It is real. Y'all knew the shit was wrong back then, and now here you going through it. The shit wrong now.
Hey, ladies.
Right now,
Who is
you
it?
Hold
see
on,
this
y'all. Listen to this.
fake ass witch out here. And I think that gave these people some confidence. You know what I'm saying? I
You
think
had
these
confidence too
people
because
kind
of
of
her.
You
switched it.
had confidence. Who is
Y'all
this,
dealing with
Lex?
fake
Yeah.
witches. We dealing with real priests and priestess. And so
Lex,
You was dealing with
um,
her.
you was
you
dealing
don't
with
want
her.
to play those games. You know what I'm
Lex,
saying?
you
And
was dealing with her.
you're
The
was
fakeness.
good.
Like, no, keep your same energy you had
This
when
chick
you
is
was
like,
hanging with her.
like what she did with Blue. You see how Blue reacted. Blue's like, I don't even want to see you, talk to you. Just have your man show up. You see how that shit works, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and Blue don't
But
never,
Lex, y'all,
they
but my
never said
my
nothing
problem with
about
y'all
Mandy.
then,
Nothing about
Lex,
fucking Randy, this
but
old
Lex, my
gang banging grandma. Never
exactly.
said
But
shit.
see, Lex,
Didn't
y'all
know.
should have had that energy back then.
And
I
you
know you
all,
and
why are you so concerned?
No, that's a string, sweetheart.
Why the fuck are you so
oh,
concerned?
I'm
Do
sorry.
you want Blue's dick, bitch? Why are you on the internet?
I mean, I'm
Why
sure she
are you
wanted
on the
all of them.
motherfucking internet talking about what Blue and the Yame and what the dark side niggas or whatever is doing with they dicks or who they fucking? Cause you
So
want
that means he
fucking
wants.
other niggas.
So that means he wants
Yeah,
Nyla
cause we
because he
ain't
stayed
fucking
on
you.
her damn.
And we don't
He
wanna
stayed on her
fuck you.
case.
You know why? Cause you ugly as a motherfucker. I'ma just keep it real.
I
You
mean, I could have
ugly
told him that.
motherfucker.
She
I'm
been
so
ugly.
glad
So,
Suave people coming in and
Yeah,
but
you
listening
didn't
to this.
fucking Yami. Like, yo,
but no,
y'all know,
he's a
listen,
hypocrite
my
though
nigga and
because
Yami
Yeah, yeah.
you
But
can
see,
say
he
the
catching
same
hell.
don't
thing.
get involved in
You
the
can say
He
the same
catching
thing
hell
about him
now.
wanting Nyla.
at
He
all.
said that what you want Blue? Did you want
Y'all,
Nyla? Because your
y'all,
motherfucking ass stayed talking shit.
Wait, y'all. I was playing some of that shit from Lex Vortex. Let me tell y'all, that shit
Girl,
is so funny.
I'm telling you, baby. Baby, that was a
Girl,
baby.
I only have listened to the first 10 minutes. I had y'all on mute, but guess what? I wanted y'all to hear that shit. That shit is so funny. That shit hilarious.
His
Yes,
big ass
ma'am.
is fake.
Y'all
Keep
When
that
we
full of
same
y'all
energy and
we
shit.
love your
y'all we
mammy.
knew
But
this
Yes,
Nancy,
shit. We
love
knew
your
this
mammy.
fraud was fucking fugazi, man. We knew it. We was trying to warn all of them and what they were saying.
I
We
didn't.
They
I
were
ain't try to
saying we
warn
was with
nobody.
Suave and we was kissing Suave stupid. Guess what?
All us
Suave, you had to.
feminazis, all you divestors and the feminazis, yeah, that's us. We still here.
hey,
Oh
Them
yeah,
Suave,
we still here
bitches
and
was
standing.
mad. They was mad with everybody on his channel. But y'all was listening to a fucking reckless, crazy bitch who don't have no good for you men. Let me tell you something. I want to see my black brothers succeed. I want to see you guys do
Not
well.
all.
I want to
I
see you
don't.
marry
see, look,
awesome
see,
black women. I want to see you with our sisters. I want to see you have productive children and be great.
right.
That's what I really dream for my brothers and my
Mm.
sons. But guess what? Y'all fuck with these women who don't want to, who don't think you can achieve this because they never achieved it. You got to remember,
And,
this
Some of
is
them can't.
and guess what, Mew? I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. But guess what Lex said last night? The same thing Suave said. She is a set up queen. She is the kind of woman that will get your man killed, your brother, your uncle, your cousin killed. She's a setup queen. And I know, I said, I'll be damned. Suave said that exact same thing.
But when he said it, they thought he was being a punk. The
Yeah,
whole
T
thing
Duck,
was
T Duck.
this
I see
lady
T Duck
went
up
for
here.
What you
two,
talking
three
about?
months.
T Duck, you wasn't on Suave
T-Duck,
side
be
neither.
real. Suave
B, you
What the
wasn't
was
on
fuck I
Nope.
be
Suave
on
side.
Suave
not
side
even
Not
for?
at
It ain't
all.
my
addressing
business.
her.
Oh, it ain't your business. Oh, T Duck, you a mess, man.
T-Duck, don't make me drop you. Tell the truth. Did he
Don't
not go
drop him.
for months
Don't
not
drop him.
even addressing her?
We gonna roast it.
Wait, hold
Don't
on. Let
drop
me
him.
pull up T-Duck name, y'all. T-Duck.
Drop
This
that dusty.
hold on. This between me and you. This me and you and the mule. T-Duck and the mule. Did he go for months not even addressing this woman?
I don't know.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't know.
you
I'm gonna
know. You
drop
Lies.
you.
know. He
Cause you
lying.
Lies.
lying.
How am I
He
Guilty.
lying?
lying.
You're
He lying.
guilty.
He
You
lying.
was in the mix of that shit.
Let
Said
me
he was
just
in
tell
there
you
You
saying
this
stuff
here.
in the
I had
chats
to
and all
drop
types
you,
of stuff.
T-Duck.
he
And
was
I
all
only
over there in
drop
her
you
chat.
because let me tell you something. You can disagree with me, but don't fucking lie.
He was
That's
over there
something
in her
Exactly.
y'all
That's
don't
what I'm
want
chat.
to lie.
saying. Like that's
Don't
why I
just
can't never
blatantly
have no
lie.
conversation with him because
Wait,
he
hold on,
lies.
ladies. Don't blatantly lie in my face because we know he did not address this woman for months.
Months. He
And
did
I'm
not.
gonna be honest with you. I was one of the women who was mad with him for not addressing her.
Me
But
too.
he
Me
kept
too.
saying he was gonna take this high road. And I said, fuck the high road. Y'all know I started a whole channel because I was like, damn that high road.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna
Exactly.
be honest with you, Incognito, you encouraged me to start the channel and
Yeah,
Suave. But
because she had to be taken down. She
Suave
had to
did
be
not
taken down
want
a
me to
notch.
start the channel. He did not. He didn't want me to use it for that. He always said,
We
Lena,
know,
you have a
Queen.
voice, but I don't want you to use your voice for this bullshit. And I respect and I admired him for that. But at the end of the day, I'm like bomb cherry, y'all. If you not gonna speak up for yourself and I care about you, I'm gonna fucking speak up for you. Like, I don't
Hmm.
give a fuck what y'all say. You can tell me don't make no comment. I'm gonna try to respect it for a minute. But if somebody keep coming for you, un- unwarranted keep coming for you, you ain't gonna be able to tell me not to say nothing. I'm sorry.
She managed to turn the whole league against Suave with that vitriol.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm not a fan of Domo. I'm not a fan of Domo, but I do respect his debating skills. But she, to me, helped ruin that relationship. Because
Yes,
even Miss
because she was
Katrina,
big up in Domo
she
and
was,
shitting
yeah,
on
yeah.
SWAT.
But
And
see,
Domo let that
Domo
dumb shit
started
go
to
to
go
his
with the
head.
crowd.
Not
Domo, to me,
knowing Domo, so he's so like he's so much like men. As long as you're not coming for me, I'ma
for
honor
me,
you. No, but
uh-huh.
brother, when you see her keep coming for everybody, you need to distance yourself and not even worry that this person is not coming for you. Because let me tell you, Domo, she don't like you neither,
She
nigga.
don't like him neither. She don't like none of them.
She play y'all against each other like a
She
fucking
used to, she had
chessboard,
a
and
whole
you fall
relationship with
for it.
Yanga, and
That's
look how
why I
she
don't
treat Yanga.
respect Domo. I don't respect Domo because I thought he was more intellectual. I thought
I
he could
did too.
see,
I did too.
and he
I
couldn't
did too.
see the shit. You can't see that she fucking shitting on everybody, and this nigga Domo steady trying to shit on Suave. Nigga, you the shitter. You in the toilet, nigga. All you got to be done is flush. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. I'm going on mute. Cause
You
y'all
remember
know I'm
when
passionate.
No,
T
Y'all
I
know
Duck
I'm
wish
and
you'd have
very
Black?
left T Duck
passionate.
butt up here. I would have wished you'd have, because he need to get roasted because T Duck know that he was one of them. He was one of
Listen,
them
I
going,
had to drop T Duck down because he lied. Listen, T
well,
Duck,
true,
you welcome to come back on and join the panel, but when you join, don't lie. If you if you come back on, as long as you're telling the truth, I have no problem. You can say any crazy shit you want to say,
Huh.
even if it's something I disagree with. But if I feel like you just going blatantly lie, what the fuck I need you up here for? I don't
true,
need no
Right.
true.
liars. I can't stand liars.
Me too. I don't want to hear
And
nothing you gotta say if you
y'all,
lying.
y'all facilitated him. Y'all really, whatever problems y'all had with Suave, and I'm speaking to all these SVDL people, whatever problems y'all had with Suave, yeah, it wasn't this big until she got in the mix. It was not this big. Y'all let that stuff, as men do, y'all let it ride, or y'all still able to deal with each other. But y'all let her vitriol come into the league. I mean, the whole energy of that league turned around when she was involved in it. The whole energy. And then y'all started, what peed me off was y'all was co-signing it. Y'all sat there and co-signed, and this woman started, from what I remember, December of 20 and the year of our Lord 20 and 21. And Suave did not say nothing until it was spring break, I think, March 2022 or February. But y'all was co-signing that stuff. Then when she finally got kicked out, y'all still was shunning him. He over there with them divestors. Ain't nobody up here. Well, I don't know everybody's business, but most of us are not divestors. And we're not feminazis just because we tell the damn truth how we see it.
Well, yeah, if you don't agree with them, then you're a feminist and a divester,
I
and
mean, I guess they
you
would
hate
say I
white
am
women.
Oh,
one.
we feminazis,
I'm one
Sharice.
too.
Feminazis.
Yep. But they're idiots because they don't even know what feminism is. But even if they did, I'm
Okay.
sure they'd still be against it because
Okay. I just want to
feminism is
say.
equal rights for women, and they don't want that either. That's a problem
Okay.
for them.
Black men have benefited the most from feminism because y'all don't protect or provide. So you need your woman to go out there and work and help
Yeah,
you provide. So y'all need to hush about that because y'all the biggest
seriously.
feminists on alive. Because
All
if
they
your
do is
woman
complain
didn't
about
go,
white men's problems, the problems that they
thank
don't
you.
even
That's a
have.
white man problem, feminism. That's not y'all's problem because y'all don't
Right,
have no money. Y'all don't have no
right.
clout. So
I mean,
you need to be praising, getting on your knees to feminism because black women have always worked. We was in the field to the front office. So y'all need to
Right.
cut it out with the bullshit because we
It was
know you.
it was a Nick Cannon interview where the guy who was interviewing him him and Nick was basically saying like, well, black women were there when we was enslaved. They was there to clean up our wounds and nurse us back to health, as if we weren't there enslaved as well, being beaten on
Being beaten
and
like we
raped.
volunteered to be raped and bring forth these
But
mulatto children.
they don't even think we had any. They just think we was there just to pick them up and dust them off. That we didn't suffer nothing, and that's
I just
obviously not
want
the
to say,
case.
let me say hi to the chat, y'all. Wow, oh my God, I miss some of y'all. I feel like we are all family, y'all.
We are.
Wow, let me say to the chat, Scar Beauty. Wow, Chris Fluno. Wow, Scar Beauty. I love you, sis.
Hey, Scar Beauty.
Trinity Time Travel. One, Miss DeNovo. 24. One, Queen Cascade. Wow, to New Era King. Your ass come back up. You better come back up telling the truth, brother. Candy Cane Lane. What's up, sis? Planet Free Spirit.
Candy Cane
One.
Lane.
Let me see who else. We got Majestic Iron Kitty Cat. Majestic Iron Kitty
Majestic.
said, "My dumb ass can't even hit a like button." Please, y'all all hit the like button, please. I
Hit
need
the
y'all
like
to hit
button.
that like button. And we gonna bring Suave ass out of retirement today because he has been severely vindicated. I mean,
Vindicated. He has been vindicated.
Suave burning, legs burning, and Taz fell off. I don't know what that means. That's from Colin Jones. Oh, we got Nickel Stickles in the building. What's up? Good morning, love. We love you, sis. Goldmine, Mr. Goldmine Tree Tribe. Love you, bro. Thank you
Hey,
for
gold mine. I
joining
ain't seen gold
Melanated
mine in a while.
Goddess. Um, George Jackson, y'all. All women over here burning and never turn y'all cameras on. What does that mean, George
What
Jackson?
do you say? What do you say? Let me see what he said.
He's talking about George Swire burning. Look, bro.
Look here. Y'all don't
Mr.
block
Nova
them.
said
Let
George go
they
play
need
in
to hear.
traffic.
They need to hear. They
Yeah,
need
he
to
might
hear
need to
this.
go play in traffic, y'all.
Go play in traffic. Yeah. T Duck, get your behind back up here.
Yes, Mr.
Put T Duck
Louis
ass on the
Safari
fire pit.
says the league. Yes. And let me tell you something about this here, what I feel about the league. Suave, we all love the debate league, right? We
Yeah.
like to see all the different topics. I'm just speaking for myself. I love to see the different topics and all of that. And I love to watch the debates. And I felt like he was the number one campaigner of the league. And then for everybody to turn against him, that was just some bullshit to me. Because if I'm representing the league with all my might, even though I feel like he might have hit a few pitfalls because there was a lot of traps to me set for him to fall into. But I will say this here, he never intentionally went against the league or harmed the league. Not intentionally. And these people intentionally harm the league. And that's the shit I just don't have no respect for.
He was the only true motivator and and supporter of the league. Let's just keep it 100, and I don't care
I'm
who's
just
feeling hurt.
exactly MJ.
You
Say
know,
that again, MJ. Say that
he was the
again.
only one who was totally advocating for the league. He constantly said that listen, let's leave all the bullshit behind and get back to these debates and get back to, setting up these debates and talking about these topics. He always swayed it back to what was the biggest thing, and the importance was with the league. Everything else, all the other personal shit, is what everybody else decided to keep on bringing back into it. Then that kind of basically took all the fluff and the excitement about doing these debates. It took that out, where everybody was all on the bullshit. And then yes, I'm sorry, he was betrayed. He was betrayed so many times, and that's why when you seen those lives when he was trying to explain himself, you can see the
He
hurt
was the
and
hurt and the
and the hurt
frustration.
and the frustration and
Yeah,
come in his face, in his voice. You can hear it in his tone, because it's like, oh my god, like, I'm doing my best I can to keep things going and for us to move forward, but I'm being attacked because I'm doing it. I'm being attacked because I'm trying to just keep it focused on the leap and build this way and not be a part of the negative. And then
exactly.
as any person who lose their cool when they get attacked or they getting bullied or they getting pressured too much, what happened? That was the last straw that, broke the camel's back. Then he
That's
had to
right.
retaliate. He had to feel like he had to retaliate and defend himself, because he was out here getting basically being exposed and things being put on him and all the stuff like that.
Exactly.
His character was being attacked. Now, y'all
Attack.
might be, if y'all might be dudes who don't care about y'all image, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do on these YouTube streets. That's y'all image to destroy, and that is y'all image to protect. But you don't hurt a man who decided, listen, this is my image, and I don't want my image fucked with, and I don't want my image fucked with none of these dusty ass motherfuckers either. That was his right
Exactly.
to defend himself. And I don't care what anybody said. He had the right to defend himself when he decided to. We've been telling that man to defend himself from jump, and he decided not to because
But this
he was
is the
more
thing.
focused
This
on
is
the
the
Hold
league.
thing,
on.
sisters. If he defend himself against a woman, then he's beating up on women. If he don't
Uh-huh.
defend himself against a woman, then oh, you let a woman kick your ass. It's
Exactly.
no
It's
goddamn
no
Or
way.
win. It's no
or
win.
guilt. Or guilt. Some people don't retaliate out of guilt because they know they did something wrong.
He didn't do shit
What is he
wrong.
I'm
talking
not
What he
saying
did
about?
he
Yeah,
wrong,
no.
T
did. He
Dub.
did.
Anyways,
Let me tell you something, T
and
What
Duck.
that
is he talking
He
about?
didn't do nothing wrong. Let me tell you something, T Duck. You don't like him because you was up here trying to flirt with underage girls.
I don't
Just tell
like
the
him.
fucking truth.
I was
And he
flirting with
mm,
called you out
what
on that shit.
underage girl was I
Mr.
flirting
Boom.
with?
Married Man.
Boom.
As a married man, you was trying to
Mm,
do that, and he called you
woo.
out
Who
on
is the
that shit.
underage girl?
Don't lie, you know you was doing it.
I don't know.
So
MJ,
but
you
no,
underage?
No, I'm not
Mule,
underage.
you're
but she didn't
underage?
want you. But she didn't
Mule, you're
want you.
underage?
They
she o-
mean young
she
girls.
But
overqualified for
anyways,
you, T Dub. She overqualified. Mew meant to say she overqualified for you. That's what
but
she
Exactly.
meant to say.
That's what I'm
and that's
saying.
it.
You
And
was
that's
mad because
No,
he didn't want you flirting with young girls, sending them cash apps and all this his shit, knowing that you was a married man.
I love the
And
Yeah.
kids.
and you didn't like that. But that's
That's
just
true.
his standard.
that's really weird.
That was it. That was
But
Yeah.
his
How
standard.
is
It
that
wasn't
weird for
even that
me?
he was coming for you. It was
because you
just
know
his
what the
No,
topic
he
standard.
was
is.
coming me
T Dub,
before
you
then.
need to go on somebody's stage, boy. You need to be on somebody's stage.
He came for me.
Um,
Yeah. Anybody, go here.
but
I'm
no, this is
under.
exactly like coming into when I used to watch the argument league and stuff. Everything seemed pretty decent until I just started noticing, like, even when Moonflower came, I started noticing instead of them sticking to topics at hand, they wanted to attack who she date. And that's why, like, I wasn't never about to join this shit. Goldmine sat there and said that I should join an argument league. I'm not joining this shit because you're not about, you don't have a right to question me who I date. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like that. If I'm dating somebody outside the race, you don't have the right to use that as ammunition during the debate. That sounds stupid as fuck. So it was
Let
a
me tell
waste.
you
At
this.
that point, it seemed like a waste of time. It was no
The
way.
only
It was
issue,
no need. Yeah.
the only issue
But
I had
it
with
was really
Suave the time he tried to bring my wife up there and
okay.
try to
We wasn't
get
talking
some
about
Listen,
that. But
that
hold
was
on,
some
hold
sucker
on, T
shit.
Duck. Ain't
Yeah.
no time that he tried to bring your wife. You wanted to bring your wife.
He
No,
bring
he
his
And you
was
wife
could
up,
have let
and
her
then when
asking her
somebody
know.
in
say
the
something,
chat.
all of a sudden he
Your
got a
wife
problem.
Immediately.
was already you listen, you
No, she was in
Caesar,
the
if
chat.
you no. You and your wife were in the same room together, be honest, right? I was there that
No,
night. Your wife
she was
said
in the
something in
chat. It
she was
wasn't
in
at
the
night.
chat.
It wasn't at night because me and
Caesar, you
Goldmine got into
lying,
it
bruh.
too. Because he was telling
Oh
me how
my
to talk to
God.
my woman. I am not
And
lying.
she and you he told you well put her on the panel. And
No,
listen, you put your wife on the panel on other
I
people
didn't. She was
things.
on her own phone.
So
This
wait,
happened
wait,
in
wait.
the
Wait,
afternoon.
Caesar. Am I lying or
Hmm.
am I telling the truth? You brought your wife
You
on
probably talking
chair
about a different.
on a different channel. You have brought your wife on a different channel, right?
No, this happened on the argument league. She
So
was
what I'm
fussing
saying
at me.
is,
She was mad
hold
at
on.
me.
No. Have you ever brought your wife to a panel?
Yes, I have, but that wasn't that one.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if your wife is already on YouTube, if your wife is already used to seeing things and having her own voice, you cannot blame somebody. Listen, we cannot blame each other for their spouses coming up and saying something whether they agree or disagree with each other. That's bullshit, y'all.
So
There's a whole nother drama with a man named L. Nixon. His wife now is on YouTube. I'ma just be real with you. I have no
His
problem with that
girlfriend
brother
too.
and his girlfriend. But if his wife or his girlfriend was to ever hit the mule link, they would have a voice. It's not my job to screen people. I don't know who y'all ass is. You get what I'm saying? And if you came up here and wanted to address something, I would let you. It's
And
not
as
me being messy. It's just me being a free platform for you to have a discussion. That's it.
and as far as Moonflower, it was just a act of kindness to show it wasn't no love lost. This is just some YouTube shit. So yes, I was
you shouldn't
supportive.
nobody shouldn't have been worrying about her business and who she date.
And she is not underage, so y'all could stop that. She is, I think, over 21. So this whole underage thing, y'all gotta quit. Cause I flirt with everybody. Y'all should all be
Well,
happy.
she's still young, and you're married, right?
But she's
So
still
Should
young
be
and still
happy.
married. I flirt regardless of my status. Like
okay,
Nigga,
well, you
you
don't flirt with
old.
her.
You old though, but you flirt with a
I
20 year
flirt with
old.
everybody.
Okay, Teacher.
I
Everybody
can't
He
don't
tell
knows
your
he's
age.
That's
All I
messy.
fine.
see is
He's
an
Okay.
messy.
avatar.
He's messy. Just that's his thing. He's just
Thank you,
fucking messy.
MJ.
Thank you.
Hey, I only could be who I am. I don't try to be nothing I'm not.
I don't know. When it's coming from you, it seems pretty predatory.
It
Yeah,
seems
it
pretty
does.
predatory. How many women have came up and said I'm a predator? No, they say I'm a good guy. When we talking them
No,
back
I
chats,
haven't
They
heard
lie.
many at all. I haven't
exactly.
heard
You
many
don't
at
hear
all.
nothing because
Don't
my
count
No,
battery
I
ass
haven't
be
heard them
lit.
say you're a good guy.
Oh, you tripping?
I
Because
definitely
y'all
haven't
go
heard
off
that.
of what other people tell y'all, and that's what I'm
Right,
saying
but
about
you
the
just said
whole.
that they come up there and say you're a good guy, so
A
that
lot of
means
Yeah,
you
people,
wouldn't
a
listen
lot
to
of
them
everybody
people
doesn't
either
like
if
go
they
off of
said
what
it.
other people say.
No, see what he's saying is that you have to go off of what he hears from other people that he validates. But if you hear from another person that said they don't like him and he's not a good guy, then you can't he can't validate that because it's not positive. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
I listen to myself, and
MJ.
he
You
doesn't
made
seem like it.
absolutely
So
no sense with that statement, but okay.
No, actually that made perfect
for
sense
somebody
because
that's
like I
dumb,
said,
she didn't make
How
sense.
so?
you
Because
just
I don't
used a
interact with them.
statement.
I'm
Listen very
listening.
carefully, T Duck.
I
You
am
just used a statement saying that
correct.
many other women have said that you are a good guy, correct?
Right. The ones
She
that
said that.
interact with me. Did you
Okay, but
hear that
listen,
part?
just
And
Go
then
ahead.
you said, "Oh, well, you
T
listen to
Duck,
other people."
listen. Just
Go ahead.
listen for a second. You
I'm
just said
listening.
that the ones that interact with you, if they was to
Thank
come
you.
up here, they would say that you're a good guy, correct?
Correct.
All right. So from Renee's experience, nobody has said anything like that about you to her. Okay?
Correct.
So she's using the same thing that you're using hearsay. She's using hearsay. So you're trying to not validate what Renee said, but you want to validate what you have heard because you have heard them said it personally. So how does
It's
that
only
not make
rumors.
sense?
The rumors are only bad because they're not positive. But when it's positive, you talking about, oh well, that's what other people say. But now that people are saying negative shit, oh fuck what they say.
No, I'm saying my
It's just
acts are
rumors.
positive. My my acts are genuine. My acts are moral.
Nobody
Your
knows about
acts
that.
are
Not
messy.
towards
You're
Suave, they weren't.
The people
messy.
Not
that
towards
are
Suave, they
benefit
weren't.
from my generosity and charity, they know. That's why.
Yeah, no. Well,
Tequila's
they
in the
haven't come
back,
forward.
Mule. Tequila's in the back, Mule. When you get a chance,
How you able to see who in the back?
She could type.
because they type in the back.
Uh, my bad.
My God.
Y'all just look for any and everything. I mean, like if somebody else would have asked that, y'all would have been so nice about it. I asked the question. It's just got to be funny and stupid, huh? I get it.
It's just you, T Duck.
Exactly.
It's just you. You come with the messiness, so we just like to mess with you back because you like to mess with us when you come up here.
Exactly. Exactly. T Duck, you
If
need to
y'all
take
was
this show on
normal,
the road. You need to take the show on the road.
y'all need to. I mean,
Usually,
y'all gotta open y'all
I
eyes.
just
There's a lot that be going
express how I
on.
feel.
Yeah,
Like
where your boy Scheme at? He was the first one of y'all group she roasted. Where he at?
I
Where
don't know.
he at?
I don't fuck with none of them. I'm my
Stop
own
lying.
man. I'm a, I'm a team of one.
Where Struggle Stream and Scheme? Where he at?
Shit, he was about to be our champion. You better stop playing. I
Well,
don't know
they
why y'all
they
be
you
hating on
know
Scheme.
ain't
Scheme
nobody hating
supported
on
y'all more than
Scheme. He
anybody
just
else.
a couple of them debates he won should have been disqualified and he should have been out of there way sooner than when they ended it.
He the image though. He
Wow,
what
what's
he
up,
what
Sister Tequila? Listen, hold on. I need Sister Incognito to tell us all about how I've heard everybody talk. I'm sorry. This is a stream that I really want people to only talk about how he has been vindicated. Especially if you listen to this Lex
Yes,
thing, and I'm listening to it now,
play
y'all.
it,
I think I need to start playing some of it.
play it, play it.
But wait, can you go ahead, sister, and tell the people how he's been vindicated again?
Once again, for all the Suave haters, Suave was vindicated in his struggle war against the Roach Queen. Now all of you guys who was co-signing that infamous Saturday when that whole panel got up on her channel, all y'all got up there to talk bad about Suave and to air your grievances. But now the times and the tables have turned, and all of you guys are on the fire pit. Lex, Blue, Niame, I don't know who else was up there. All of you guys are on the fire pit, but all the people who supported Suave, we still here. The feminazis are present. The divestors are present. His supporters are present. We here for him. We having a parade today down the YouTube streets for Suave Boss. All you naysayers, he still has supporters. We hadn't heard his voice in a while. I haven't. But we still support him because he's a good dude. He did not deserve what he got that day. He has not deserved any of the treatment that I'm gonna say it
Wait,
from the
MJ, your
lead.
camera was on. Okay. But let me just say this here. Scheme, wow, what's up, Scheme? He said, oh, ladies, relax. Scheme, we ain't talking about you, Scheme. We ain't knocking you, brother. We just saying you didn't see what we saw already. What's up, Lex Vortex? We ain't have no hate for
see.
none of y'all.
For none of
It's no
y'all,
it's no hate towards none of y'all. What we're
none of
saying
y'all, I
is
swear to
Let me
God.
say,
we
Y'all
saw
remind me of
what you
polite
guys
Love
hey
people.
didn't
y'all,
anyone
get the
either.
hey
chance to
y'all, I'm
see.
back. I'm back. I'm
Wait,
back. I'm back. Can I
let
say
me just
something?
address the chat right quick. I'm just saying we saw what you guys didn't see. We're not hating on you guys. Scheme is no hate. It's nothing but love. Vortex, Lex Vortex, it's nothing, no
I don't
hate.
love
It's
Lex.
nothing but love.
Oh, no,
I'm
no, 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 no.
actually, we're
Not for
agreeing
me.
with you guys.
Not for me.
That's it.
I
Not me
think
either.
I think he got what he deserved. I think he need to fix his problems with her on his own.
Hey,
I don't
Vortex
care
said
what's
hood
going on with
Yeah,
him.
see,
therapy. Use
I,
them.
I
I
just,
call them all
I'm
the
glad
time.
Lex here to
I'm
hear
gonna
it
be
too, because
honest.
he
Hood therapy come in my panel, and I'm in a whole different sector, y'all. But guess what? I love you, hood therapy, because you let me know what's going on in this sector. Because you know I be far removed. But good. But guess what, Vortex? Don't be mad with hood therapy. That's our girl. Gold mine tree shot. Listen, we
Him.
all
Go, my
it's
baby,
all
hit the
love.
pavement.
no, that is Lex. The Vortex Entertainment Network, that is Lex.
But what
I
we
All
saying is,
right.
I
So let me
still
I'm
so
watch
let me
you in
agreeing
the,
say
with him.
something. So
I
let me
watch
say
you in the
something.
cloud. That's Lex Hood.
Okay,
That's
hold
Lex.
on. Let me
I'm
and
so
Tequila say
disgusted.
something. Go ahead, Tequila. You got
Listen,
it,
I'm
there.
happy to be back. I'm happy to be back on the panel. I had to stop off for a second because I was washing my baby Nandi's hair. Um, but let me say something. I'm so disgusted about how everything happened in this whole sector. Like Mule said, her and I are so far removed. I don't be knowing what the heck be going on in that sector no more. But what I will say is that all the lies, like the whole divested thing. I never been with a white man. I don't want a white man. I don't want no. All that kind of
Who
stuff,
cares if
it
you
pisses
do?
me
Fuck
off.
them.
All
You're not
the
dating none of them.
oh,
So
my whole thing is who
Who
cares?
cares
Who
if you do,
cares? You're right.
Tequila? I
And
want a
let me
man
and
with
let me
money.
and
How
let me
about
say
that?
something else. Yes, I want a man with money too. Like I believe that should be taken care of.
told
But
you
let me tell
this.
you this: I don't like when that whole thing went out about MJ and I being high paid. What did they call us, prostitutes? Like
Oh
y'all
my
said some
God.
really
Y'all,
disgusting
When that T
bullshit
Duck who
about
said that?
I didn't say that.
T
And
Duck, you did.
you
I didn't say
called
his
me a
name. I,
prostitute because I said
Yes, you
Are
I
you
did.
a married
only
incel?
like to date men.
with money.
Did you
And what's
not?
wrong
who
with that?
cares? Me too. And that's
Why,
just because y'all broke. That's the
T-Duck,
only
if
reason why
we've
y'all
been
would say
broke
that.
our whole life, why do we want to be broke some more? Ain't nobody
Yeah,
finna
I
struggle with
only
y'all
date
no
Exactly.
men
more.
with money, and that's it. And ain't nobody gonna shame me
Hey, say
about not
thank
about
you.
that.
I like nice shit.
Right? Date no broke bum.
Y'all
Y'all
taking
not
it like
shaming
it
them for
was a
that no
literal
more. Like
statement.
that shit old. Who
Right.
cares what y'all think? Y'all just mad because y'all broke and y'all can't pay for a
Oh,
woman's
you got the
attention.
wrong one with that one. Yeah. You
Yes.
better skip over
I'm
me.
just saying, all I'm saying is all the lies that were told, all the lies that were spread, all the hate that was spread. Because here's the thing, we really did care. I cared about all the debaters, believe it or not. I wanted to see all of y'all
I believe
succeed.
it.
I enjoyed watching y'all debate. I really did. But then when I saw how everybody kept switching up and changing and spreading lies and just I don't
You
know.
like
It
most,
just
huh?
became a disgusting space and a disgusting area to be around. But hold on, I gotta
Was I your
tend to my
favorite
child.
debater? Tell me
It's
about
called
your
No,
favorite
it's
you was
debater.
called
not
a
my favorite
cesspool.
debater.
I was.
It's called a
You was not my
cesspool.
favorite debater. But my thing is,
I was the best
I
looking.
enjoy all of you guys.
Best looking
I
though.
truly want women to worry about men with money. All races of women want men with money. Like
Thank you.
No,
Thank
it
you.
was a
I
joke.
know y'all don't know what manhood is and what men do, but men don't mind giving up some money or having money, like providing for their family.
God,
Yeah,
That's
Lee,
not.
can we
just
go see?
my
Can we
thing.
go to the movies every now and then again? Do we always gotta watch TV at the house? Do we always gotta eat Burger King and McDonald's? Hell
But
no.
y'all pick the
Sometimes
men
I want to go
that
to
can't
Paris.
even do that. But y'all pick the men y'all got cash app and take care of.
we
What? Huh?
Exactly.
we say
What you
that
say?
again.
Y'all pick the men that you have to cash app and take care of. So
You're pocket watching me.
Bullshit.
No, who says that we
Bullshit.
catch up any man? I don't know who you think you talking to.
I don't take care of men.
I don't take care of men neither.
I ain't never
then
cashed up
Suave
a
eight
nigga in my
hundred
whole life.
$50 for that damn to get his truck fixed. A real
Nigga,
man would have got his
please.
truck fixed on his
Bro,
own.
I don't even know what you talk about. So
Listen,
that's irrelevant.
I
Uh,
I help whoever I want to help. And if I
Right.
feel that you're a decent person, doesn't matter if you're a
Period.
man or a woman, I will help you. And
Well, is Moonflower a
that's
decent
just my,
person? Is
huh?
Moonflower a decent person?
Yeah,
Moonflower
Moonflower's
is
a
a
good
decent
person.
person.
So me helping her.
You wasn't
Nobody said
helping her
nothing about
sending
that.
her
Oh
$2, Tito.
wow,
You was
wow,
not helping. You was not helping
wow.
Moonflower sending $2, and you sent $2 to her and her girlfriend that was on that live that night at her channel. So let's
That's
not
all
play.
I said was two
Let's
dollars.
not play foolish about
Wow.
you thinking that you was
That's all I
helping
said
$2.
was
those two
two
little
dollars.
girls.
Ain't that the
Those
cash app
two,
fee?
those young girls are sitting up there drinking nice wine and hookah that would cost more than $2. So your little $2 did
So
not
all
help
I
them.
sent was $2, MJ. That's the story you gonna stick with.
You
You don't
sent
get
them
kicked off for
$2.
lying.
I think it was
Yeah,
$2 and
$2.
maybe
Okay.
$20, and then you asked for it back.
Broke dude
Uh,
energy.
do you want to see my cash app receipts? You know I got they they keep it. So you want to continue with your lie, or you just
You sent them $2, $20, and they
is that
stated
all?
that you asked for it back. You requested it back from Cash App.
If
Did you
I,
not?
you know, when Katrina went to the hospital, I sent Suave $100. No, I sent them
What do
150.
Katrina have to do
Sure.
with what you did with Moonflower? Would you
I
stop
sent
jumping from
Moonflower
fucking
and
If
post
you
to
her
had like
post?
roommate
that, you wouldn't be trying to brag on it
$150.
Come
and
on,
brag. Like,
listen. Space goes
you don't
coast
got
to
it like
coast.
that.
Stop jumping
When you
from
doing
post to
something for
post. All
somebody, why
right,
do you have
stay
to bring
on
it up?
one topic. We were just talking about what you said. You said that you sent Moonflower and her girlfriend $2 and maybe $20, and you said that that's not considered helping. But if somebody sent Swab money for the foundation truck that needed to be fixed, is you pretty much helping men take care of themselves? Didn't you just say that? You try to
No, I said that.
equivalate two different situations.
No, I'm saying the act of giving is good. So why you try to demonize my
But
act?
the
My act
act
of
of giving is good. But the
thank
reason
you.
why you gave it wasn't it
Oh,
wasn't
see,
it
there you go.
wasn't coming from a good place, okay?
Yeah, you
Oh,
had an
see, you
ulterior
know,
motive,
You
sir.
was doing it,
Trash.
to be messy. You was doing it to get under the skin to start people to say something crazy to you because you like to be messy and start shit like that. If
wow.
somebody's helping Suave with a fundraiser for a truck that's supposed to be helping the community, I think people giving at that is a different reason behind it. Is a different intent behind it. That's
Right.
not the same
Like
intent as
sign at
why
the
you
bank.
gave money to Moonflower and to her and to that young girl. If anything, you giving them $2 on a cash app was insulting them. It was insulting them and it was insulting
Definitely.
their image. You was trying to say that they're fucking low and they cheap and they was only worth $2. So don't even play like you don't know what your intent was. Nobody's
I don't see
stupid
how
over here.
I don't
That
Hey,
see
I'm
why
y'all are
people waste
dumb.
telling you
their
We're
that
time
not.
talking
nobody's
to him on
stupid
panels
over here.
anymore.
I
See,
know,
Duck,
right?
this is a Suave Boss parade. We will not be derailed with your foolishness. Suave has been
Nah, it was
vindicated.
more than $2.
That's
Nah,
right. Hold on, y'all, because I got to play some of this. Listen, I'm sorry
Play it, Mule. Play it.
for keep going, because Lex letting this bitch have it. This bitch done had it, you heard me? And finally, because let me tell y'all, I might
Well, listen,
listen.
honestly, out.
I could have this stream go all day because I might want to play some of my old shit back. Because some of the shit this man done said is shit I done already said.
I already said. We already have
I
said
already
that.
said some of this shit in my old streams, y'all. Y'all don't know me, but I already said some of this shit, and I'm hearing him kind of like he done heard what the fuck I done said. But I ain't gonna take no claim for it because he's saying it. But
Mule
y'all,
Goldmine is asking for the link. I don't know if you saw that. I thought it was pinned, but Goldmine asking for the link too.
oh
He
wait,
on an
hold on.
It's like
argument.
Y'all
all the way
keep
He,
at the
you
talking.
know,
beginning of the
Y'all
chat.
keep talking.
she's casting from both platforms. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't even know what's going on because I just came back to Muse channel
This was
because like I said, I was washing my baby's hair, but y'all keep saying Suave Boss is vindicated, so I had to just jump on the panel because I love me some Suave
Yeah,
Boss.
I
absolutely.
was on Muse channel, and then when they said that Suave was vindicated, I mean, at the end of the day, he was always vindicated in my book because we seen how everything
Exactly.
transpired from the beginning all the way to the
We
end.
watched it
But
all,
just to
MJ.
just to
We
hear the
we never met.
yeah, just to hear the confirmation from the other people's who was so against him, so
And
attacking
stop
him and stuff like
fucking
that,
with
say it, that was just crazy.
That's why I don't believe she has a man. I don't believe she has a man. There's no way she has a
Why
motherfucking
he worried
man
about it?
that, or maybe he that motherfucker just old
Right.
and don't give a fuck and just like, oh, let that bitch
No, he
do
talking
whatever she
about
doing,
mute.
man,
He talking
or
about
whatever.
Nandy.
But nigga,
Nandy.
you like this
No, I
shit.
know who
This
he
is
talking
like
about.
Wait,
Why?
wait,
Why he
hold on,
worried about
y'all.
it?
like what
Listen.
she did with Blue. You see how Blue reacted? Blue was like, I don't even want to see you,
No, it just
talk to you. Just have your man show up. You see how that shit works, bro? Like, and Blue they never said nothing about Nancy. Nothing about fucking Randy. This old gang banging grandma. Never said shit to this hoe. And
Preach.
you all, why are you so concerned? Why the fuck are you so concerned? Do you want Blue's dick, bitch? Why are you on the internet? Why are you on the motherfucking internet talking about what Blue and the Yame and what dark side niggas or whatever is doing with they dicks and who they fucking? Cause you want to be fucking in the mix? You mad cause we ain't fucking
Yes,
you?
you do though.
And we don't want to fuck you. You know why? Cause you ugly as a motherfucker. I'ma just keep it real. You ugly motherfucker.
Amen, Wall.
I
You
think
done
he
drug
told the
in
So
truth.
Yame.
I don't know why he's
What?
so
all
pressed. I don't know
Yeah.
why he's so pressed.
together
He
to
was
beat
over
up
there.
Preach,
on you
preach,
on
Pastor Vortex. Preach,
Woo!
Pastor
How
Vortex.
he
Preach.
What
so
is
all
your
Yeah,
of
other
together
no,
than
he's
that?
to
still
beat up on one little old woman.
he's
Okay, Mira, I would discuss that with you at a later time.
he's still an enemy to my enemy. He's
All
still
right,
an enemy.
fine.
Period. I don't care about what he's saying against
But
somebody that I don't like. I still don't like him.
hey, I admire that. At least you're honest. But why is y'all picking up on this
I'm right
woman?
with you, Racha.
Like
I don't like none of these niggas.
That's the
you
one that
like
said Cynthia should be hung, didn't it?
you
Oh
like
yeah, that's the one who said that black
Yeah,
women should
that's
be hung
Congo
in Congo
Square.
Square. So
That's
yeah,
Congo
I'm
Square.
never gonna sit on your side. Are you crazy?
See, Doug, let me tell you
He can
this.
speak the truth. I can I call the truth where I see the truth. But I'm not
See,
riding with you, no
see,
matter
Doug.
what the fucking truth is.
where's the
Right.
truth?
Ever.
See,
Where is
see,
the
Doug and Lex.
word?
Cynthia G is always right. She
And I'm gonna
tells
have to
no
tell you,
lies.
Cynthia G,
Well,
I don't even know
I
who that
can't take him
is.
serious anyways, whether he's saying the truth or not, because he was over there.
Oh, you mean
Literally over there,
Cynthia
just
G?
like cyber slurping all that stuff. He was over there.
Cynthia G, the puppet master?
Honestly,
No.
I don't
You're a loser,
Cynthia
I
G
know that.
is right.
understand. I
I
honestly
don't mind
really don't
loser.
All
understand.
right,
What?
guys, listen to this.
Why the fuck are you so concerned? Do you want Blue's dick, bitch? Why are you on the internet? Why are you on the motherfucking internet talking about what Blue and the Yame and
Did he want
what dark
swabs?
side niggas or whatever is doing with they dicks and who they fucking? Cause you want to be fucking in the mix?
Damn.
You mad cause we ain't fucking you?
Wow.
And we don't want to fuck you. You know why? Cause you ugly as a motherfucker. I'ma just keep it real. You ugly motherfucker.
Nandy tired of fake motherfuckers. That's all
Shut
that
up.
is to it.
Shut up. I'm going to
Oh,
drop
Now
you
you done
down.
drug in Yami. Like, yo, y'all know, listen, my nigga
Yeah,
in
he want to
Yami
do this there.
don't fuck, he don't get involved in the fuck shit at all. At all.
He about to talk about the donations, y'all.
And now you done brought in Yame's marriage and what's going on with him and spreading this bullshit. What the fuck you trying to get involved in people's fucking real lives? And then you run over there with bitch ass
He
Judah and
does too.
Rob. You know, y'all some faggot
what?
ass niggas, bro.
He does too. He
Running
does the same
behind a
thing that he's
fucking
saying she
lost
do.
ass, ugly
Hold
ass
on.
black hoe. Talking about another man's motherfucking marriage. You didn't went too motherfucking far, you motherfucking hoe. And you
Pot
whole
calling the
ass
kettle
nigga.
black.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even
He did it to
know
Taz all the
how,
time.
you know how people just don't know. See, this is why you gotta be careful, because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you got forces around you now, you stupid hoe. You got forces around you, you got lawsuits around you, and you got real priests and priestess around you. Not that.
Now, I ain't going to go that far. Okay, we ain't about to go that damn far. But what I am going to say is I
He's a
want to hear
hypocrite.
him talk about the damn donation she was complaining about. She was talking about Suave cost her all these damn donations. Let's hear about these donations.
Mm.
Bullshit you talking about. Putting people on the altar, you going, bitch, you ain't no high priest. You ain't been initiated in shit. You doing shit off of fucking horror movies you watch. Bitch, the forces are unleashed on you, you stupid bitch. See,
On
unlike
him
you,
too, and that's why he
there's
mad.
people on the dark side who was initiated into the ethos.
How many of us on this panel, honestly, can say we went on that altar? Because I know I've been on there a couple times.
Yeah, I know
Who
you
else?
have.
On
Who
there,
been
I
on
think
that
maybe
altar,
like
I think
y'all?
we
twice.
all been on the altar. I think we all been on the altar.
I think I
That
was on that
bitch put us
altar.
on that altar.
I think I'm still on that altar, honestly. I don't know what I did to get on that altar, but I think I've been on that
Really?
altar for a while.
MJ, your ass on
MJ,
that
honestly,
altar.
me and you was the most, we were the nicest people to everybody. And I don't understand how you and I got linked up into this.
How y'all got on? We all on that altar, girl.
I don't know. I guess, being nice.
Girl,
Being nice and trying
Yeah,
to be
being
respectful is
nice
a
to be
sin.
cute.
So
I
we had
don't
to go
I,
on that altar.
I don't think I've ever been
No,
on that altar.
that's true.
Besides when I went over there to defend Moonflower, that's the only time. I've never been on her altar.
Girl, she called our name. She had me and MJ name in the damn. Look, listen.
Yeah, no, she ain't never used my name
But
that I'm
listen,
aware of.
she
Never.
was dropping my name in the damn what you call it when they put the titles out. But anyway,
Yeah.
listen.
We all been in titles, the altar, all of that.
How we all get
y'all
on
have
this
bad luck.
altar.
Y'all need to leave people alone that be on.
Tita,
Why don't you
Tita,
go
I
away?
didn't either.
you know what?
Because you can't even follow your own advice.
New Era
No,
King. I
see,
be trying to
listen,
show you
ladies, listen. This
respect.
is how he stirs the pot.
Yeah,
No,
don't
Oh
This is
yeah,
why
stop.
I
we
say that
know.
he's messy. Because of the simple fact is that he comes back and he says, "Oh well, y'all need to leave people
Gossip queen
alone."
energy.
When nobody has even messed with any of the people that they're talking about. Nobody has ever went out and made any
all I say is
channel
get all
videos
the
or
evidence.
anything. However, you
Dude,
done
who
sat
gives a
up
fuck?
on people's channels who had streams about talking about us, made your little smart ass
I
fucking comments.
never
And
talked
yes,
about you,
you have.
MJ.
Yes,
I
you have.
never
I've
talked about
Have
you,
seen
you talked
MJ.
you.
about me?
I've seen you. So for
He
Yes,
you to
said
I've
he
sit
was
talked.
a
up there,
mod
No, I
over
never
there.
talked about you,
He was
Mule.
a mod over there.
Okay,
So what are you
thank you,
talking about?
baby.
so like I'm saying, like this is why I said stirring the pot because now it's making it like he goes in there
MJ,
and he
I was
says,
your biggest fan.
"Oh,
I ain't never talked about you. I always
what are
talked
you
about the
talking
people
about?
you
You
hung
done
around.
called me a high. You told me I was a high. You said I was a high end
No, because
prostitute.
what did y'all say? Yeah,
Girl,
we date
all I
men
can
with
say is
for money.
high end,
He
Y'all
said
say,
I was
high
yeah,
a
we
end.
high
date.
end
You gotta have
prostitute.
money to
He
date
said
us.
that the
Girl,
prostitutes.
that's
Come
better than
on
the
now.
cheap broke
You done said
motherfuckers
a
that he
lot of
can
crazy
afford,
things,
apparently.
Was
and
I
I have
being?
never
Was I
disrespected
being?
you,
She
even
said she
though
was a
many times
rapier
I've wanted
Wasn't
prostitute.
to.
I being funny though? Because
That's
y'all was
not
saying a
I
funny.
man
And
don't
that,
gotta
that
have
shit
know.
ain't
money for y'all to
motherfucking
date him.
funny. Your goofy ass always
Listen,
sitting there trying to
Y'all
say that
that's
you
gonna
trying
make
to
not
be
me do a
funny.
funny.
whole nother stream by my goddamn self
Listen,
vindicating Suave. Because let me tell you, this
y'all
stream
had
that he has up is priceless. And I don't have time to keep hearing all the damn arguments because I'll never be able to play the stream.
You
This
are you talking about?
this
Are you talking about Lex? The priceless.
Lex.
This Lex,
We
no,
just
I'm
but
saying the
Lex is
shit that
saying the
Lex
same.
is saying about
He everybody has
90
said
is priceless because listen,
right. Everybody
at
said
the
it
time he was her biggest advocate and she
right,
leaned on him because she knew him and Suave was adversaries. And
right.
the
But
thing
everybody said the
is,
same thing
the
he's saying.
enemy of my enemy is my friend. And that is
Yeah,
what
everybody
the
has
fuck
been saying that
I
about
felt
Nandy.
like Lex latched
Right.
on
I
to.
don't feel like what he says
And
is
that shit
priceless
was
because
not
he ain't
true.
shit. He's not
What
shit,
I'm
and he's saying the
saying is,
same
I
thing
feel
But
like
bro,
everybody
he
has
Lex
was
said.
latched
on this
on
he,
way.
And
to.
he
touch
was
y'all.
over there.
Right.
But
He
listen,
was
it
Can
over
I
is
there.
talk?
vindicating. It is vindicating because it's telling the
Can I
truth
talk?
about what
Allow
Tequila,
some
Mu
of
to
hold
us
on,
talk.
have been gone,
Tequila.
like what some of us gone through. Go ahead.
I don't know.
I
Like
What
just
I'm
think he
unless
doesn't have
saying
any
people
is
didn't
Allow
think,
Mu
credibility.
to
unless
talk.
people
I
didn't
feel
think that
like
Swab
Lex
was
felt like
vindicated,
the
I don't see how
in
anybody thinks this is vindicating him. Like he's always been
Because Lex
vindicated. Nobody listens to
We
wolf
can't
pussy
hear
ass
Mule.
Nandy.
and
okay,
Lex it
can
has
I
no
speak? I
credibility.
feel I'm not saying people were listening to her, but I do know that a lot of men feel like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And the truth was, the enemy of your enemy is not your fucking friend.
Lex would have kept saying the same shit about Suave, never sitting there checking Nandy if he still was cool with Nandy. That's the
He
whole
Mm-hmm.
point.
was.
It's some
Yeah.
fake ass, flip
Because she
flopping
was
ass shit.
nobody's friend.
Mhm.
That's the whole point. She was never gonna ever be anybody's friend. She not her own
Oh,
damn
Yeah.
friend. This is a person who comes to kill and destroy. Y'all don't know.
She's an evil
Listen,
mammy.
I see people for who they are. Some people just
Me
like to
too.
burn shit down. And this
Mhm.
is a woman who loves to befriend you, be nice to you,
she
pretend to
befriends
you,
men that burn
but
shit down.
her whole
And
shit is to
mammy bitches
burn
like
shit
HQ.
down.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Same way I feel like woman's feel. Woman's feel is a cool chick, but guess
Uh-uh.
what? Her whole mission
Shit.
in life is to burn shit down. She's never anybody's friend.
So
If
she could
you
never be a
think
cool chick.
if
No,
you
she ain't
think
Mm-mm.
that
cool.
your friend, you are sadly mistaken. Now you can listen to some of the messages, you can listen to all of the shit, and you may agree with a lot of it. But at the end of the
Woman's fear fake
day,
too.
you need to
Well,
know these
She got
people
into
are
it with
whole.
Nandy, and now she want to
Well,
be out
You
there.
gotta
Mule,
call
this
her
is
Jiggle Boo.
Mule. Hold on, Mule. This is all I'm saying with this. Like with him, I can't. That's why I keep making little slick comments while it's playing because I can't take him serious. You were
Mhm.
over there. You are saying the same shit everybody was
She
saying
loved
that
it
you
when she was
defended
dick
her
riding him.
for. You was making it seem like she was none of that shit until you got mad at her. That's some fake ass, weird ass, just
Because they
incelish
didn't see
ass,
it. They
bum
didn't
ass,
know
no
it. They
friend
didn't
having
see
ass
it.
fucking energy. That's what that is.
Listen,
That's why I can't take
Lachelle,
him
what I'm
serious.
saying is at the time when she was playing this game with them, she was so sweet and nice to them. They couldn't see the forest for the fucking trees. They
They couldn't
didn't
see
They
that
see
knew
she
it.
was
that
mean
shit.
to
They knew she
him.
was an ugly bitch to act like she wanted to fuck all them niggas and everything. They knew she was like that. They just didn't
No,
care
no,
because they was trying to fuck her too.
nope,
Yeah.
that ain't
I,
her.
Can I
I don't
just
Believe
believe
that
that
add
she was
No,
either.
they
something?
Hold
was.
on, let me
manipulative.
play my
That ain't her.
stream.
Right. I'm
Okay,
so
it's a
sorry. Can
bad
I just
echo.
add to something? This is Tan John. I'm sorry if y'all don't see.
Initiated into
Hey
the
Tanjon, I think
This
you
is
got
how you
another
know
tab
what
open
the fuck they doing.
because you got a
If
terrible echo.
Not me. I'm on my phone, so it don't even let me be on YouTube without the.
Okay, let me continue playing. Hey, Tan John.
Hey, fam.
Sis, Lima, it's a really bad echo.
somebody got the screen playing or they close to a speaker.
You might have YouTube open, Tanjon, the app.
Because if I press the StreamYard, it won't let me be
It,
on YouTube.
yeah.
I'm
It's
on a
not
regular
her.
phone.
My YouTube still plays when I go on StreamYard, but I know what you're saying. You can't do anything, but
Let
I
me
don't
do
know.
something. Let me do something real quick. All right.
But
Can
y'all
y'all
got
hear me better?
Yeah, the echo's going. No, it's not.
Okay. It's not. So it's not me.
Yeah, no, it's still going.
it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, then help us.
Yeah,
Keep
I'm
saying
about to
me.
unmute you
It's
because I
the
want to say this shit.
No, I just muted up.
And they don't try to use
Me
it
too.
to this is how you know this bitch is stupid. And I can
Stupid
bring my
is as
man
stupid
King
does.
Cass on here. And this is how you know this bitch is stupid, right? Anyone knows the law. You don't use spirituality every time you get in an argument. I'm putting you on my fucking altar, and I'm cursing on you because that energy has to return to you, especially if you ain't in the right standing. You don't even have the right, and then you can't abuse the spiritual world like that. The ancestors and the deities, like they at your beck and call for your petty shit on YouTube. Oh, the motherfucking ancestors is coming to your defense because you got YouTube beef? You stupid bitch.
Yo, he's.
What a dumbass hoe, y'all. And I'm serious, y'all. I gave this woman the utmost. And oh yeah, by the way, y'all some bitch ass niggas too, because it ain't just her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all running around behind this just turn your motherfucking camera on, Nick, Miss Sister Randy. Won't you do that? so we can see how ugly you really are. And you know, it's not that you're just ugly in the face. Your whole motherfucking existence is ugly. Like, what?
Listen, this is what I've been saying. It's not just her face, y'all. It's her
It's not
fucking
just a face.
nature. Her nature is ugly. It's not about, let me tell you something. I have a girlfriend. She was on some ugly shit one time to her own family. And she is beautiful. And I told her, you're turning into an ugly bitch. And me and her had it out. And you know what this heifer told me? I ain't never in my life been called ugly because she was so beautiful on the outside. When I call a motherfucker ugly, 99% of the time, I'm talking about your inside. I don't really try to judge people from the outside, but if you just a hateful being, you are ugly as fuck to me. And I like the fact he's saying it's not her face. It is your being. Your whole fucking being is ugly. And this lady being, her whole personification is just ugly.
But he was over there accepting her
He
ugly
should,
whole
yeah,
personification.
because at the time
So
she
he
was
shouldn't talk
going,
about it now.
well,
Right.
at the time she was going against his enemy. But
Right.
now,
That's fake.
now this bitch ain't going. Now she's going for him. So the same way she was going for his enemy. Now he sees, damn. Now you coming for, but now you realize she came for everybody. Everybody that they were friends with, Rochelle, she's coming for all of them. She didn't come for one, two, three. She's coming for all of them. That's the beauty of it. She don't have not a friend left. She's gonna attack all of them. Now they all seeing the shit.
Yeah, but I don't think he's genuine though either. I agree
He's
because
not. He's not
I'm
her.
not saying he genuine. I'm just saying he's seeing. He's seeing now. That's what we're saying. These men are finally waking up and seeing.
He's mad and having a
Fuck
temper
that. You know
tantrum.
what?
That's what
You
it
know
See,
is.
what?
but
Well, but
Yeah.
see, but Rochelle,
Mule,
it
I,
has to happen.
You're not even like you don't even have good attributes, bro. Like everyone sees it now. You was the one of the problem with it. Everyone else is looking at each other,
And
but now
so is
we
he.
discovered who the fucking devil is. You was the devil with Solar and them, and you was the devil in the Solar Vision Debate League, and you're the devil now. You don't have shit to say. You don't have no information. Then try to say, look at the game she running for fucking cash apps. Now you don't know when this bitch was trying to race, talking about she was falling short in her rent because when people slandered her, she lost her fucking donations or people who supported her. You
We all knew
lying
that was
bitch.
lies then.
You was running a fucking scam. You know how we know? Because people were keeping track of what you were saying when you were so-called trying to raise $1,100 for your rent.
he knew it at the time, but he
The
didn't
shit
care.
was the numbers you kept asking for wasn't adding up. One day you'll be like, I need $500 more. Then the next day I need $800 more. I thought it was 500 yesterday. And we can run the numbers down for you, and you was lying. Your broke ass ain't got no job, and whatever the fuck you doing over there, you ain't got shit going on. You don't. And that's why you was trying to latch on to Emily, who became your fucking cash cow. And I think you and her had some lesbo shit going on.
Rochelle, I wonder what
You
Bump
know what I'm
Ends thinks
saying?
about this.
Because I spoke to
Oh, I
her.
don't. She don't care.
Well, can I
Right.
say something real quick, y'all? I was listening in the back, and I had to change my phones because apparently my phone on the other side was doing some weird stuff. But listen, yesterday morning, I woke up and I was checking to see if Tanzania was on. In the morning. Sometimes he comes on early in the morning, and it just happened to be a brother named B Miles. Now I've been rocking with B Miles for 4 years, and I've been a moderator. B Miles was talking about first. He started talking about black men as being a narcissist and all this other stuff, but then he started equalizing the women. I keep trying to tell B Miles you can't equalize women and men, so we having issues. But then Nandi pops up all of a sudden. Like I ain't never seen Nandi rock with B Miles, and she pops up. And not only is she pops up, and she's starting shit with me on the under, she pops up as a moderator. It was like
Of
B Miles.
course.
She coming over there. She gonna use B Miles and way with the shit really is, and she finna drag his ass too. But right now,
Did she
B
be
Miles
caping over there too? Because I
she
guarantee that's 9 times out of 10 why she got a wrench.
right
The
because guess what
constant
happened?
caping that she does in these YouTube streets, she needs to cape all over the place so she can find all these friends and these niggas, and then they
Right.
sit there and it backfires and all this on this every single time.
How are
Mhm.
y'all women attacking another
So
woman?
She's not a woman.
why
Stop
don't you
it.
mind your
Like, what do you
flat faced,
mean?
ugly
Right.
ass fucking business?
Like, really, though. Mind your business.
I'm ugly now. All right.
Yes.
I
Talking
don't know. I've been said that,
Can I
but
ask? Can I ask
whatever.
you? Can I ask
so this
you, Doug, a
so
question?
so so
Can
hold
I
on,
I'm
ask
telling
you a
hold on.
her
question?
cape for that bitch though. Like, you should mind your business and not even say anything. Like,
Right.
if
Right.
this is
He
women's
always in some
business,
No,
bitch
I'm
shit.
like, yeah,
All
no,
right. Yeah.
dummy. So
that's
this
some
bitch
feminine
over there.
shit.
So
Some
this
whole
bitch
shit.
over there Easter egg hunting over there, cause that's all she do. That's all she yelling about is black power. Where the black dick's at. That's all she does. And she
Oh
ain't did.
please.
She over here bothering. She over here messing with me because every time I voice text my phone, the video pauses. So B Mouse said this. He said, and I noticed that these independent women is jealous of the feminine women. Am I wrong, sisters? I say, yeah, you're wrong. I don't. That doesn't make any sense. So Nandi in the back, like, oh yeah, she making him mad now. Oh, he getting upset now because he kept saying, Tanja, we're gonna talk about this later. We're gonna talk about this later. Because I kept pausing, and I'm pausing the video as I voice text. I'm trying to just stick to the subject, but he went to a different subject because he don't want to talk about it no more. Because he knows I'm gonna push his buttons and tell him, now you're wrong about that, all that stuff. So here she go. She like, yeah, this is a good video. Look what you doing, big mouth. Ignore all these haters up in here. And I'm like, yeah, she over here. She over here black fishing and East egg hunting and all that shit. But you know what? Again, be for that bullshit. Don't be trying. I don't know. I don't know where he gets this shit from. But dude, y'all gotta get this shit together. Um, I don't know what people talking, but I would like to kind of pause. I got one more thing to say, and then I'm gonna go on the back end and just listen to y'all. Speak on pondering this shit because y'all already know it's been dissected. This dude already know how he was. Okay, he was already talking that bullshit against other people who did not agree with Nandi. And anytime you push back on certain things that she says that she don't agree with or you don't agree with, you don't march to her drum, all of a sudden you this bitch ass nigga. Or all of a sudden you this stupid ass bitch. She done attacked women for dating people out their race like back in the days or they just started dating out their race now. She is and then nobody did shit to you or to the brothers in the channel. Like no one did shit to you. Like, are we taking food out your mouth because we told you somewhere else?
Okay, listen, no disrespect. I love everybody. But if you can't stick to the topic of Suave Boss is vindicated, I'm gonna drop you down. I listen. I'm trying to play this video. I'm trying to stick to my topic. And and my topic is Suave Boss was vindicated. So let me just finish playing this.
Brought it up, and she got quiet about it because I was like, "Yo, I think because y'all met in person, and I was like, yo, I just think there's something funny going on with the way Nandy acts around you and shit. Like, did something happen between y'all when y'all met?" And she didn't. She had no comment. So I know you working on some lesbo shit, bitch, and that's why you was mad at Emily when she was talking about whatever, when she came on here because you was trying to pimp Emily. You fucking low down devilish hoe. And ain't nobody scared of you. Nobody scared of your fucking altar. And nobody scared of your grandma gang banging history. Bitches in gangs ain't official. You get fucked by gang members. The fuck is you talking
Want to say, wow, what's up, Brother Moses? I love you, Brother Moses. What's up? You're a real one.
about? Like
But
women
no,
have some high rank in the fucking game. No, they get fucked. Most of them. They're the gang hoes. And from what I can see, you was probably one of them gang hoes. But so nobody fucked up no date donations for you. Talking about these events that you was throwing it up. You wasn't doing shit. You caused all this controversy. Then you tried to say, oh, they messed up my donators. My donators left me because the slanders. Ain't nobody gonna just listen to some slander and stop donating to you. You're live. And you use that to try to use that as a con to talk about you need some rent money. You should have just came out and said you needed some motherfucking rent money because you was having a hard time. Don't try to say, oh, they plotted on me and they said all this shit against me at SVDL and all this, and now my donators left, and so now I'm gonna sue motherfuckers and all. Bitch, you was broke. You needed some money. You ran a fucking scam. That was about it.
And that was the whole motherfucking thing, point blank, period. Listen, if you couldn't hit the fucking hammer on the fucking head with that, if you motherfuckers don't understand that that's all this shit is about raising her some money. Let me be
Exactly.
honest with you. Do the mule have a fucking cash app? Do the mule ever ask you to fucking give me some money? All this motherfucking lady is about is her money.
I think he sounds stupid though, because he knew
Now
that. But
listen,
He
now it's a
if
sounds
problem.
so
I
stupid.
if I was to dedicate this as my life and my work ethic, right? Then I can see you because I do pay people on the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't have
I
a
support
problem with
people
it
too.
because
I
I
support
feel
who I
like
like.
people who are not really working and this is their job to entertain me and to keep me informed,
Hmm.
I do feel like it's worth something, right?
Yeah, it is.
So I don't have a problem with giving them a donation.
you never
I'm not
gave me
knocking
nothing.
anybody who gives somebody money. I'm not saying that. But because I do know I have my own livelihood and I do not depend or really spend as much time as I really enjoy spending time online with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Me
But because
too.
I don't
Me
spend the
more than
time,
others.
well, what I'm saying is more than my job I do. I'm gonna be honest. But
No,
if I
you
was
like
to
spending. Oh, go
if
ahead.
listen,
God, I
if
wish he
I was
shut
to
up.
Yeah,
make
please.
this my
Yeah, like
job, can I talk? If I was to make this my job, I would love and very much appreciate people who would support me because
right.
this shit ain't easy all the time. And you do get attacked. In the little months I've been on here, I have been attacked so much.
Hmm.
So I do feel like it is reasonable for people to appreciate and donate to people online. And it's because listen, they put themselves in a place where they will be attacked a lot. And especially if they don't have another job or career where they can
You don't
just
scare
log off and
the
ignore your ass, they have to deal with you. Right?
Yeah,
Me,
this
you
should be
attack
fine
me,
too.
I can log off and ignore your dumb ass. Right? You
Hmm.
keep on attacking somebody who's trying to do this to make it a profession, like Cynthia G and all these people. It's harder for them because this is what they do for to make content. It is not easy. I have been doing it. I'm getting better at making content, but it is hard. It's not something that you think is easy. It seems easy, but it's really not easy. So that's why I always send money to my favorite content creators. I'm gonna be honest, I do. And I support them in those endeavors.
okay. That's what you tell
Yeah.
your.
That's right. So This had to be said. This had to be listened to because I just want Rochelle. I know you say you don't like him, but I was I
No,
knew
And I
it's
think he
really
sounds kind of. I think he sounds dumb because he was cool
no,
with her, but
it's
now that
really
he's
yeah.
not,
It's
that
yeah.
his
that's what it
problem.
is. No,
But
but this is
but
what
see
it is.
he knew
It's
they
not
all knew
even
she was wrong then. They all
right,
knew
but
she was
Right, that's
wrong
what I'm
then.
saying. That's my
right.
point.
And now
Y'all
So
she
need
didn't
all
turned.
the evidence.
Oh.
That's what
but it
y'all
was
lack.
cool.
No,
Bro,
so it's like it's like okay, like yeah, I don't like him and everything, but I'll listen to his clownery and stuff like that. But there's really no point to it. Like his shit talking is not vindicating nothing because he was already vindicated because she's full of shit. Like his shit talking is literally just a grown ass man child having a fit because that black woman apparently won't bend down and kiss his ass like she normally would
Right,
do. That's
right.
what his problem is, and that's why he's doing this. If it was any other
mhm.
time, his motherfucking ass would still be on her side, whether she's scamming people for money, whether she's talking shit about Suave, whether she's doing this, doing that, he still would be there. So that's why I'm like, he's not vindicating shit. His whole video has no point to it other than him having a temper tantrum like he normally does. And nobody wants to hear his fat ass run his mouth like he normally does, saying a
And
whole
look,
bunch of nothing, and everybody already knew all this shit about him.
You breaking up really
He's
and look
bad.
at
he's one
all
of those. He's one of. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
wait.
He's one of those niggas that don't deserve to even be on this earth at this point. He's disgusting. She's disgusting. In my eyes, I don't look at them as worth anything. So
Alex, you
therefore, his
Yeah.
content, his video doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
So I think that we should take this as a learning situation because what I have seen and what I
have
have
you sent a text
experienced as
message?
well. Listen, T Doug, just listen. As a learning experience, you have I think this is a good time that people need to hone in and see when users are using users. This is a prime example of people who have hidden agendas where they're
What you
using
got?
each other and they know certain things but they let things slide because they have a hidden agenda. So this is what happens when users fall out with each other, right? So you think one user think that they're more manipulative and more better at the scamming than the other one, and they feel that they're even the person that they're using to help them, they're better than them and they can scam, they're scamming them too. This is what happens when that falls out. And now if you're not that type of person, you just remove yourself from people like that. But this is something that we could look at: two individuals who had hidden agendas, who teamed up on one goal, and then when they was no longer beneficial to each other, they're attacking each other like two dogs. And it's like a prime
Preach,
example.
MJ, preach.
It's a prime example of what takes place in the black community all the time. We all know that a majority of black men don't give a fuck about women and children, but guess what? Majority of black men don't give a
That's
fuck
not
about black
true.
men either.
Yes, it is
The
true.
majority of black men do not even give a fuck about black men either. They will sell, they will kill their another fellow black man, even though they will sit up on a panel and hate on women and children together. This is a
Hmm.
prime example where you just need, or if you're going to look at people for entertainment, look at it for what it is. Do your research and don't take everything that somebody say at face value. That's all I have to do. All
Now
I have
that's
to really say
true.
about it.
But I don't think he's vindicating Suave because it's like you're not even your point's not even valid because if like I said, if she was still kissing your ass and dick riding, you wouldn't have none of this to say.
No, it's not a
Like,
bit. Listen,
It's disingenuous
it's
and
not
fake.
him. It's not.
Listen,
mhm.
it's not
I'm
the
sorry. I'm
fact
sorry,
that
Renee.
he
I,
is
me personally,
vindicating
I don't take
Suave.
it. Yeah,
It's
I
the
don't take
fact
it as
that
him
now we're
vindicating.
realizing and seeing her shit on all her so-called
He
allies.
been saw her shit. He just
No,
didn't care.
see, that's what I'm
Ass.
saying. I
That's
don't think
what
it's.
I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't take it as him saying this is vindicating Suave because, like I said, from what I've known and what I've seen and what I've seen Suave go through and be in the process of him with certain shit, there was nothing to vindicate. However, this is showing light to when
He's nobody.
scammers
Like,
are scamming scammers. Like we got to look deeper. This is how you
Y'all
That's
knowing that
true.
stay out
users
of this.
are
When them back
exposing each
chat
other.
texts come out, y'all gonna look
Scammers
at
do.
Right, but
this.
I don't go in the vicinity of the users. So therefore, if I'm not in the vicinity of these users,
When y'all
they
see them
can't
messages
therefore
come
use me.
out,
So what
y'all
they
gonna
say
feel
doesn't
real.
matter.
stupid.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Y'all gonna
Shut
go
the
real
fuck
stupid when
up
them text
talking to me,
messages
T
come
Duck.
out. Calm
Don't nobody
down.
want to
Take
hear
the
your
bass
goofy
out your
ass.
voice, sister.
Don't nobody want
It's
to hear
okay.
your
My
goofy ass. I'm
ears work.
tired of your ass steady coming in trying to interrupt people so you can say
Wait, wait till them text
anything
messages
relevant
come
at this
out.
point. Nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
This is just like
Yeah.
Brother Polite. Motherfuckers thought he couldn't do no wrong. Then them text messages
Who?
Nobody
all
Not
that
thought
other
nobody
that
over
stuff
but
come
here.
out.
niggas like
The
you.
evidence.
Not nobody over here.
Y'all talking from your hearts.
Didn't think that. Niggas like you, pick me's, them the ones that thought he couldn't do wrong. So don't put us
Yeah.
all under that
We
same
not the.
fucking
This is
scope.
not the quack section. This is not the quack sector of YouTube. Like we was not rocking with polite ever.
That's what I'm just saying. Like me personally, I just take it as a learning experience. I don't necessarily, or I'm not gonna necessarily say that Vortex vindicated Suave because, like I said, Suave didn't do anything wrong in that
He
situation.
didn't.
I
Right.
never
No,
said
he
he
Right.
didn't
didn't.
do
He
anything
didn't,
wrong.
but then,
Right.
like you said, MJ, this is a lesson learned.
Right? It's a
It,
lesson.
the,
Like
the,
that's
y'all,
I
that's
just
just
like
the
think
you
thing.
that
said,
he's validating.
the
That's
user
That
what,
he's
using the
Hey, one
user.
validating.
mic. God damn.
no,
Y'all trying to say like he's validating the point that everybody been saying
no, like
and
I'm saying, like by him saying it,
Yeah.
it's us taking a better look at the users and the scammers that's been around. It's more about looking at their environment versus as him actually telling the truth. So like right now he's telling the truth, right? But then we also get to see how many times he has lied, how many times he has covered up, how invested he was in the scandals prior to now is him being in the scandal, and now he's trying to clear his name because now the heat is on him. These are the
We
things that
seen
we
it in
need to
real
be
time.
looking at. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it in real time, so this is just making us
No, we
more,
saw it in real time from start to finish. We've been
yeah.
seeing it. We've been knew
right.
about it.
But
So now all he's doing is just saying the same shit everybody said.
Yeah, he's late.
Yes,
He's late
but
to this,
he's
to this
saying
party.
it from a different point because he was at the time on top. He was popular. And they was shitting on somebody who we like, who became unpopular. So what we're saying is now all of a sudden this lady is attacking all of them. She don't want that Black Son, Inyami, Lex, Blue, Suave, Sonetta.
That's what they
Um,
did because they should have never been cool
um,
with her anyway.
it's
right, but
so
that's what I'm saying.
many
It's a
of them.
learning experience. It's a learning
None of
experience for
them.
people who
Judah
wasn't paying
Nazareth.
attention.
She done
But the thing
attacked
is, she don't like black
everybody.
women, so that's the only reason why they was even
Most of
fucking
them
with
was
her.
kissing her ass anyway. So
She hates black women.
I
She's a
again,
bitch.
it's just
But
No,
now we
most
I
of
need
them
to
hear
kissing
what
her
you're
hear.
saying.
ass. So they get
But
what
I
they
hear
get.
now we need to hear from the people who she's attacking now. Because now they are saying, I remember when she was going at Suave hard. Now she don't say shit about Suave. Now we hearing these same people saying, oh, I remember. And I thought she was telling the truth. Now I see she just full of shit. Oh,
They
now
knew
you
she
see she
wasn't
full of
telling the
shit?
truth.
Mm-hmm. They knew. They did
They
know.
they knew it, Renee. They knew it. They all
Yeah,
knew it,
they
but
knew all that shit, and it's that's exactly me as a person. This is just how I feel. Like motherfuckers on a different type of time. They on some old gutter ass shit. They on some scamming ass shit. They on some fake ass shit. Once they even come out to the light and start telling the truth, I don't give a fuck at that point because look how you are. So with you, I can't even take shit that you say serious. You a loser, dusty bum ass nigga that really can't move me with anything that you're saying about this woman because I already knew she was a
Mm-hmm.
scammer. I already knew she was an ugly ass bitch. I knew she was all of this. I don't need him to
Yeah.
tell me that. And it's not a learning
Mm-hmm.
experience for me because I already knew they was full of shit. So it's like unless the
Yeah.
people didn't know they was full of shit, it's a learning experience for them. But me I already knew how they was, and that's why to me it doesn't seem like much of anything. It doesn't seem like it's
Yeah.
worthless to me. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
not
too.
saying that we shouldn't listen to it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying we can't use it as a learning experience. But in my brain, the way I see it is, I'm like, well, I knew he wasn't shit. I knew she wasn't shit. I knew they were some scammers. I knew they were both ugly as fuck. I knew they were fat as fuck. I knew they were dusty as fuck. So him saying this now about her doesn't make any sense because he's exactly like her. So he's really talking about himself. He just putting a female he's putting
I
a
think she's
woman's
tired of
title on it.
Right,
bullshit.
but that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying. That's what I'm saying,
don't
Renee.
address me. Don't address me.
But that's what I'm saying, Renee. Like, it might not be for the learning experience for like people like me and you who's seen everything from the beginning to the end. But the ones who
Right.
were the ones who weren't paying attention, the ones who, let's say, they had a stronger bond with someone who actually was following either one of these persons, and then didn't know that this person had those type of hidden agendas. Like, well, you're just like this person. It's just that your name wasn't being on the spotlight, and that's the only reason why you was laughing and clowning and kiki and joking and all that stuff with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those people are
No,
now
I get what
having
you're
this
saying.
opportunity to get the learning experience. But the ones who wasn't fucking with people from day one, it doesn't
Right.
mean nothing to us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know the games
Yeah.
these weak ass
I
niggas
don't
play,
know.
and Nandy
Oh
is
my
just
god.
tired of it. I didn't have this
Dude,
journey.
shut the fuck
That's
up.
the
We
whole
don't
I
care
swear to
point.
about
God,
Nancy.
I'm
We don't
about to
care about
really
him.
just go
He's
into
up.
this
Renee,
nigga.
you're too controlling.
He's up.
Like,
Hold
I'm
on.
not
Dude, I don't want you addressing shit that I say, period.
T-Duck, let me ask you a question. Seriously. Do you think that Nandi was wrong in the shit she did to Suave?
No.
you got to be specific on what shit you talking about. Like, I didn't keep up
Right.
with it.
The
Like,
constant
I'm just,
attacks. The constant
well,
Specific. You
she
unnecessary.
said
have text
specific.
messages behind where he was attacking. You know what I'm saying? Making nonchalant like jokes and threats
He
about her. That's what
But
I'm
never
I
saying.
thought
We
you
don't
didn't
have.
know
He didn't
about
make
any
no
of that
threat.
though. I
I
thought you
don't
didn't
think.
know about any of that
I
though.
don't think
You
she
said
attacked
earlier you didn't
Suave.
know
he's
anything
lying.
about that.
He's just
Excuse me.
dusty.
She said it on her streams recently. I didn't know about it.
Listen, you
Mm-hmm.
didn't know
Right.
about it because she's lying. It never happened.
Right.
Do you feel that she was a is a horrible person for constantly attacking somebody who refused to attack her back, who refused to even answer or acknowledge her at first?
Once again, I know Suave. I've
No,
been
he
dealing with
doesn't think
Suave
that.
for.
He thinks she's cool. He's fine with her.
He
Oh,
throws his
Obviously.
you're
rocket and
fine with
hide
her?
his
Let me
hand.
just be honest with you. You cannot be fine with her and then be fine with me.
Oh, okay.
Right. Or any of us.
I'm
Well,
just telling you.
it's
Hold
been
on.
a
Mr.
pleasure,
Tell
my
It
man.
All, you got something to say to me? You got something to say to me? Because why in the fuck would your go-to for me having an attitude
And
about
I'm
some
just telling
bum,
you your
dusty
fear.
ass
Hold on.
motherfuckers is
Hold
about
on.
me
I'm
being on the
talking.
rag?
Still. See that.
What?
Because what I
This
feel
niggas are
was
weird.
she kept attacking somebody who really had respect for women. This is the thing. If he was a type of man who would constantly call her bitches and whores and go off on her, then I would feel like okay, it was equal. But because she knew he was not that type of disrespectful guy,
Right. She kept
I
coming at him.
really lost a lot of respect for a woman. Listen, when a woman deals with a guy who she knows is not going to hit her or curse her out or berate her, and she keep hitting low to make herself feel like she punking him and make the world think she punking him, it wasn't that she was punking him. Because let me tell you something. Those are the strongest men in the fucking world. I lived with them. I was raised by a man who would never curse a woman out, but he would beat the fuck out of a man. I've lived with real men. And for this ugly punk bitch to keep going after somebody who refused to curse her out and call her all raggedy hoes that she is.
Just like woman shooter.
Listen, when I hear these here women keep going, and the brother don't want to say nothing, it makes me have more respect for him.
Mm.
I have more respect for him than I ever would have for Lex or any of these other brothers. You know why? Because he ain't that dude. He don't want to go ahead and curse this whole old bitch out. I will. I will. But what I'm saying is I was raised by guys like this. I was raised by men like this. My husband is a man like this. And you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna sit up here and try and make him seem like a punk or worthless just because he won't go eye to eye, toe to toe with a fucking woman that he know he can abbreviate. I know he can whoop her ass.
Mm-hmm.
So T Duck, this is your man to man stance. Do you think it was right for a woman to keep on berating a man who just because he simply wouldn't curse her back out? Just because he wouldn't dog her out? Because that's the
She was
only
talking
reason
about
why
his
she
dick and
kept coming
everything.
for him. Do you have something to say or not, brother? As a man, because I'm about to drop you down because I don't want to continue to deal with fuckery.
He gone.
Of course he
Okay.
is.
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
appreciate that. I mean, as a man, I appreciate. Oh, he done came back, but I mean, I don't wanna listen. New era came. I know, and I'm gonna have a different panel, and I want you to come up to discuss the shit about Queen Cascade because she was saying the other day that she been stalking her, but I don't want to talk about that right now. Right
Mm.
now, this is Suave Day. This is
Yeah,
what I feel. Do
I just
you
think
feel like it's right for a woman to keep attacking a man just simply because she knows he won't hit her back?
no, that wouldn't be right. But at the same time, I don't think that he had anything on her, and that's why he was quiet. Because when he did have something, he brought it out. When he was showing her businesses and all that, getting
No,
all
before
personal.
she ever brought anything personal on him, she was calling him all kind of bitch niggas and fuck niggas and faggot niggas and all this here, right?
Right, but
She
he
was
took
saying
it
all of that.
personal.
He could have been calling her every ugly hole, every gold teeth wearing bitch. He could have been. Listen,
Nah, he
every
just doxed her.
Sonetta calls her crack smoking bitch, AIDS bitch. All kind of shit been exposed about this whole. All kind of shit. He never once stooped to that level.
He
Nigga,
doxed her.
if you can't give a man credit, what kind of
after
man
she
are you?
after she doxed them, T Dot, she was the catalyst to everything.
This bitch came
Suave
out
did
and
not do
saying about
anything
PPP
before she
loans
did
and
everything.
all of that shit, and he pulled that shit up on her. All of a sudden, this whole hurt. Bitch, you pulled out PP loans and saying
Thank
these
you.
people had all this shit. And then when they ran your name, bitch, and found out all them evictions and all this here Roach Motels and found a video of the fucking news people, bitch, that fucking recorded your Roach Motel ass fucking dirty ass apartment. Then you feel like you got done so wrong because people left you and people stopped
Excuse me, where
donating
your
to you.
bakery? What's that? The bakery? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what pisses me off is y'all memory. Y'all got shit fucked up because Swat didn't do anything until she started getting personal.
See, that's what makes it difficult because Suave does things. He's never
Wait
said
a
that he
minute,
hasn't
y'all.
done
Wait a minute.
anything.
We got the one and only one. What's up,
Wow.
Swab?
Yes,
Swat can't even
Suave!
set this motherfucker straight. He
What?
done
Yes, Suave! The
girl
bro, the
Swat,
big
this
bro
your
in the
party.
house.
This your goddamn party, Swab, your parade.
We
Motherfucker
Man.
in
This the
here.
Swabia's in the
grandmaster.
business, in the big house.
Hey, Suave.
Man, I love y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I miss y'all.
Ah.
Man,
Hey,
thank
see, I'm
y'all.
in
What's up,
the
NJ Tequila,
submarine.
man?
What up, big
Man,
bro?
you
We
already know.
miss you.
What's up?
What's up?
Man,
What?
just at the top. It's a lot of new avatars and blank avatars. I don't want to leave y'all out, but shout out to the sis. Thank y'all. Love y'all. I appreciate it. Real talk. Yeah, Black Power. No, and I don't. This is all I'm gonna say about T Duck because um, he's a consistent hater of me,
Yes.
and I don't know why he felt like okay, they doing a stream called Suave is Vindicated. I need to show up, right? Because we have that relationship. But he never misses an opportunity to make sure he discourages people from loving me.
No,
And
I'm not stopping nobody from
hold
loving
on,
you.
hold on,
He
hold on, hold
let
on,
me
hold
tell
on, hold
you,
on,
he
bro. I'm not
can't.
here to
That's
interact with you. I'm
fuck
not here
what
to
you saying.
Hey,
He
can you
can't.
drop him down while I'm talking right quick? Because I'm
Yes,
not
I
here to
can.
interact
I
with him at
sure
all.
can.
Thank
Sure
you.
can.
So I was quiet about the Nandy thing. Once Nandy started talking about Katrina's son, and Nandy started bringing up the King James 13 records and saying that she was doing false PPP loans, I was sitting at my desk. Katrina started sending me the information. I didn't look it up. I didn't look the information up. I didn't dox Nandy. I just put out there what Katrina had doxed about. and it ended up being true. So that's what that was about. Also, yes, T Duck is a predator. He's a predator, and he says it straight out. But I guess he's such a clown. People, make light of it. But when you all are telling him you're flirting with underage women, and he says, "I love the kids," that's not a denial of that. And he
Damn.
sent Moonflower that money for her friend's phone number. That's in the cash
Exactly.
app. He was paying for that girl's phone number, and she was underage.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember.
Queen Cascade. Shout out to my sister Tasha from Tripsy TV. Plenty of people came over here and said, "Yeah, he's a predator. Like he's gonna come in and ask to rub your feet and say, 'Oh, I love you.'" And he just likes the interaction with women on any level, even if they're ridiculing him. He still gets pleasure from it. That's why he constantly brings up, I'm handsome. You love me. You my favorite.
Right.
He's trying to embellish on that relationship that he don't got with y'all. It's sick. So that's all I want to say about him. Nima, thank you, man. Strength to you. I appreciate this, and I needed this, and not for this reason that it wasn't on my mind. But yeah, these are the things that keep me encouraged to remain me because the good don't always come in last. It's just a longer race than what we expected. We're here for a while. I'm here for many chapters. I don't just judge people's life off of one chapter. Sometimes life is good and sometimes life is bad, and you got to watch the whole movie to see the conclusion. So yeah, moments like these do give me that encouragement and that fuel to remain me. So thank you. And shout out to everybody in chat, man. AOI up, man. Pro Black Gold, man. Brandon Bay. Man, Brandon Bay, I miss you, bro. I tried to hit you up on
He here. He's here. He's in the chat. And I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
say shout out to Brother Moses for the $20 what you call it? Cash out?
Super chat.
Um super
Super chat.
chat. Thank you guys. And listen, anybody who want to super chat us right now on Suave Boss on the argument league, please send us some love. Please send some love. Because guess what? I need to bring this brother back out of retirement
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
so
you.
I
I
can
do.
have my home, my back, go back to my base home.
Swab.
Swab, we really
None of
miss
them
you.
could turn us. None of them can turn us away from you.
I
We
never
just.
Sure
doubted it.
can.
I never
I just.
doubted it.
I listened to that stream for you. I was hoping you was up in the clouds. I was hoping you was
Is it just my thing? Cause I
Nah, I
can't hear
think
you.
she kind of. I heard what she said though, but it that yeah,
But
I would say
yeah, Swab,
Goldmine had
man.
hit me up. Goldmine hit
But
me up and
look,
said, "Did you are
uh-huh.
you watching this beautiful stream being done on your channel?" And I came over here, and yeah, I listened because for one, T Duck was on the panel, and I'm listening because I don't know, I don't watch other people's stream, but
Why the
I
Queen
see what you were
Cascade
trying to
sent
do.
us 8.99 euros.
That's hard.
Send our love and prayers to Suave and Katrina. Oh,
Shout
that's
out, man.
hard.
Yeah, Queen Cascade, Tanjan, man, Incognito. I could go through the names, man. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Uh, but yeah, I didn't hear. I don't watch Lex channel, so I appreciate you playing that because that's the only way I would have heard that.
But
And
guess what? Sister, I was doing a stream earlier, honestly, and Sister Incognito came on, and she was like, not trying to derail your conversation. She said, "But did you hear Lex last night?" And I said, "No." So I kind of put my stream on pause and was leaving them on a panel, and I was listening to it in Suave. I had to end the stream so I could do a double stream. I'm like, wait a minute, we gotta talk about this.
yeah,
You
you gonna
know,
make me go listen to it. Oh, and another point.
uh-huh.
The money that was raised is for Katrina, not Suave. That's not my truck. That's Katrina's truck.
Y'all don't hating ass niggas.
So
Don't we
y'all
be
y'all
mad
didn't
about them?
y'all helped me help her. That's what that was.
Exactly. For the
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You don't even have to explain yourself with that because of the simple fact is that
it,
us
it
helping
wasn't
any
gonna
form of
support. It
fundraiser
wasn't gonna
and
support
what
easily.
Katrina was doing, that foundation is to help others.
That's
Okay,
right.
it was for a good cause, and it's had good intention behind it. Him sending $2 to degrade young women as them being cheap and they're very easily affordable to have access to is completely two different things. I don't like when people like to play with my intelligence. I am very, very intelligent and I do understand how words are formulated. I'm very good at reading in between the lines. And that's what's really annoying with some of these waterheads. That's why I don't really speak to them. But I'm just, like I said, the whole stream was a learning experience that other people can look at. We already knew the truth. Everybody who was there from Square One, Swab, and we knew what everything was about. But the ones who fell to being manipulated and being abused by users, this was their chance to see users eat each other's head like dogs. And that's what I wanted people to get from the stream. It's not about the person. Forget the person who's saying it. It's the message. Listen to the message and listen to everything behind it. How people knew what was going on, what was okay with it when they were not in the spotlight, when the heat wasn't on their tail, and now when they don't have nothing to get from you anymore, they took in whatever they got out of you. Now they're ready to throw you to the wolves. People need to understand users and scammers within their midst and not take everything that somebody say as the guy honest the truth or they're being genuine. It's just not happening. So that's what I was saying in regards of the thing. I can care two cents if that it was Lex who said it, because I know his character. But like I said, the truth was, you see how people use situations for their benefit until they can't benefit them no more.
Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. I know. We on the same page. Y'all know. I know y'all rocks with me. I rocks with y'all. So it's the clarity. If anybody need clarity, we know how to hit each other. You know what I'm saying? And we don't say, well, maybe somebody feeling some type of way. No, no. But as someone who does host the panels, like Nima has been saying, man, I'm so experiencing Lima do her streams on her channel is powerful to me. And I've watched how she grow and tweaked her, you know what I'm saying? And she's really like hosted a channel for real. That's hard. That's hard. I remember when she was saying she wanted to start. And yeah, I encouraged her to do that. So I'm glad y'all, still rocking and doing what y'all do, man. That's it. But I don't know if Lehman was done playing that, because I do want to hear it. I ain't heard it. Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. But yeah,
I don't
whatever
think
you
it's
was doing
done.
with the panel.
No,
Okay.
I'm really
Oh
not
no, it's
finished playing it.
that's a long stream, and and
Oh,
and I was just hoping you was able to hear it because you needed to hear it. So, all them fools that was cheerleading for her, all them fools that was cheerleading for her. Now y'all asses, now you on the opposing team, and now you see how it feels.
that's Incog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Incog?
Man,
Yeah.
you know
we
baby,
all
I go
here.
everywhere. I go everywhere. I listen to everybody.
That's
I
why
see
she's
the BS all
incognito.
over these YouTube streets.
All my life. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember before you really started hitting the panels, and everybody thought you was a dude for some reason. I guess because of the name. But yeah, you been a problem. Then once you start hitting the panels and talking, oh man, it's yeah, you been a problem.
I just want to say this a
And
beautiful day,
thank you. And I'm
y'all.
gonna say a problem because I just I'm all about common sense. Common sense I realize is really not common, but and so when people try to play in our faces, that's what pisses me off. Don't play in my face and think I'm just this avatar and I don't see what's really going on. I'm gonna call you on your bullshit. That's just how we do it down here in the South. I'm gonna call you on your bullshit.
Yeah, that needs to spread to the rest of the United States. I mean, but I think it has. We do. I think that's the problem with people, like because of this YouTube thing. To a lot of people, is coming over here and being something that they know they not. And we jump on here and really be us. And that conflicts with what they want to do because the consistency in what they say doesn't match to what we say because we're not lying. We have nothing to cover up. They forget what they said and why they said it and how they said it. And that crowd just don't look okay sitting next to people like us. So that, that's just that natural hate, man. That's just that natural hate. And it kills me how people are so bold to be cowards, but then won't be bold to be, truthful, stand up type. Queen Cascade in a building. Shout out to the sis. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all. I just want to encourage y'all like y'all encouraged me, man. But this right here, man, yeah, this right here, y'all got me, you know what I'm saying, in the wells in my eye. Let's go.
Play it some more, Mule. Let him hear some more of that. Cause
Girl,
she got roasted, baby. She got roasted last night. And when, like I
fine.
said, when I saw Sonetta, because Suave, you remember the stream me, you, and Lima did on the Who Messing with My Boo Boo? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. When he came over there to her channel, who best with my boo? Yeah.
Who
I
messing with my boo boo? Swab. I could have peed on myself laughing. I was crying, y'all. Yeah, I
that
left
was
my
the
whole
best
stream.
stream
Yeah,
ever.
listen.
Who
Is
Messing
that
with My
Brandon
Boo
Bay?
Boo?
Listen. Wow, what's up, Queen Cascade? What's up, brother Brandon Bay? Wow, welcome.
What's good?
What y'all want to add?
Hey y'all, can you hear me?
Good evening. We need to hear
Yes.
your slogan.
Hello. Good evening. Good morning. I said that backwards. Good morning. Good
What's up?
afternoon. Good evening.
Peace, Queen.
So yeah, obviously I dropped off earlier. I was doing a few things and I can't stand the emotional degenerate duck. Anyway, listen. I agree with what Rochelle and MJ was saying. Goes in the comment going, preach, preach. Okay, because as far as I'm concerned, Suave has always been a real one. Even before I landed actually in the space, I'd been up in the clouds for more than a hot second. So I have a lot of respect for Suave and Katrina and the things that they do. And especially Katrina in regards to her foundation and the things that she's trying to do for the community. So as far as I'm concerned, Suave, you don't have to say ish about what it is that you're trying to do because the real ones know what the real ones know. Suave had it right when he came up and he was saying about T Duck's degenerate emotional ass. Earlier, Lima, Mule, I don't know if you're aware, but basically, do you remember when that stream happened where the degenerate duck was talking about Moonflower? I don't know if you was on it further later on because you dropped off. Because remember, you was challenging him to what he was saying and telling him to is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, everything okay?
you was
Oh, she got
telling
me
him,
highlighted. I don't. Okay. No, I see.
I
you was
highlighted you.
telling
That's
him
all.
to basically go and say it to Moonflower's face, and Tequila challenged him as well. But then basically an hour later, after I think you guys dropped off, the degenerate duck was talking about the way that he was watching me and watching my streams and brought up certain things that have happened in the past during a stream that I did months ago. So it gave me the insight that this emotional degenerate is stalking me and has been watching my channel because he admitted it, devastated, and had to check his ass. So I don't know who saw it after that, but I played it on my channel to let the ladies know that this stalker will not leave us alone. So I feel the way I feel for a reason when it comes to the emotional dust mite and the behavior that he's perpetrated in being a bitch ass minion and going in between and causing trouble and fanning the flames. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I apologize, Lima, for the other day because I went off on the panel. And that wasn't directed at you. It was directed at Manho in Fear because it's like, I'm sick of people telling me to be kind to degenerates and predators and people that don't have the best intentions towards black women. And I point blank refuse to do it. And I will continue to do what I do the way I do. Shout
No,
out
and I
to.
appreciate that because, like I said, I didn't even know that he had been stalking you. That's the reason why I told him I was going to drop you down. And as
Mm-mm.
long as you're on the panel, for him not to come up, as long as Queen is on the panel, Because like I said, I really look at him as a troll, honestly, and sometimes you get some good jewels of content from these trolls. So that's why I
Mm-mm.
like to let them talk and talk their bullshit
Yeah, I get
because you
that.
can clip it and hear the real insights of some of these degenerates. But that's the only reason why I drive things out. But today's stream is to vindicate Suave because listen, they were trying to say he started all this stuff. We knew from the
We
beginning he didn't
know.
start it.
For those who have been
And
here
so
for a
it's
long
not
time, we know.
vindicating it for us, but
Hmm.
it's a vindication for the public, for the people who
Hmm.
listen to some of these people and they did not know this lady was a problem for everybody. Not one
Oh
person,
yeah.
not two, not just us, for everybody. So
Oh,
that's
most
what this
definitely.
stream is dedicated to. It's not nothing against a personal. For me, I don't even want to talk about what she said about me or
Hmm.
anybody. I want to just talk about the lies that she shared on so many people
Hmm.
who didn't discover it. Wow, what's up, Brandon Bay? Brandon Bay, you keep dropping back down. But Brandon, did you have something you want to say, brother?
Yes, I do. I want to say first of all, hey to everybody on the panel. How y'all doing?
Hey, how
Hey,
you
Hey,
Brandon.
doing?
Brandon.
What's up,
Man,
big
I'm
bro?
so fucking happy to see my brother on a panel again. Man, it has been a while, brother. I am
Yeah.
so fucking happy, and I'm grateful for the conversation you ladies are having today. It's really important to shed light on real and expose fake. 'Cause nowadays, fake is highly overrated, in my opinion, and I'm very grateful for what I'm hearing today. And Suave, I want to also let you know. I think we need to link up our programs. Your wife's program, and I have a summer program that I'm running, and I think we need to link it up. It's moving in a different direction right now, and I need a different pair of eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
We're a quarter million in this year. Uh, three high schools, two middle schools, four elementary schools, and I think two preschools. So I'm not sure how to do what I'm doing right now, but I don't want to stop. So I need you. Get
Congratulations.
up with
That's
your
hard. Proud of
motherfucking
you.
book.
Proud of you. I got you. Oh, I just sent you a text. Let's see your number. Check your message.
Yes. All right, I got you.
All right,
So
appreciate
with that being said, I love you all dearly and greatly. Thank y'all so much for this refreshing panel and all of the intelligence I'm hearing. It makes me feel so fucking good.
it. That's a
And
fact, bro.
blessed day to y'all. Okay, I'll be back in the panel. I'll be back on the panel a little bit later. I'm gonna get in the chat, talk my shit. Bay out.
Love you too, bro. Appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work.
Bye,
And
Brandon.
my
Thank
son,
you.
hey, my son says he loves y'all too. Bye
Oh,
bye.
man. Yeah, you got the video chat me, bro.
Say bye
Listen,
bye, people.
I will be back because there's something else that I want to say in regards to the stream, but I've got to go drop Lioness's friend home, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
Okay. Bet.
All right. I'll speak to you all in a hot second.
Peace, Queen.
All
Love you.
right, later, Queen. Yeah, but I mean, I think it is good, and I can't wait until Suave actually comes back. More frequently on the panel. I hate the fact that when I do try to get on YouTube, when I'm not so busy, I don't get no notification from the argument lead. It'd be kind of like
Mhm.
disturbing to me. So I would like to see that happen. Hint,
I got you. I got you. I've been
hint.
transitioning a lot of stuff. You know the job, and it's thick right now. It's that season, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And I think I talked to a few of y'all about it personally. You know, so yeah, just I appreciate the patience, but I've been missing it. Trust me, I've been in my head doing shows, and when I'm at work and I'm going crazy. With so many topics and things that's been passing me by that I wish I could get my perspective on and see how people feel about it. And I miss debating. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm challenging anybody and we could do it on the Argument League Day channel. Um, I want to reach out to my brother Yashar, A9, Taz, Moonflower, and I have been talking. Uh yeah. So I want to get some debates in, get some intellectual competition going on. And just give my perspective on a lot of stuff that's been going on. So
Oh,
That's
I miss your voice, man. I miss hearing your different perspectives. And like I said, people claim this area was a echo chamber. It definitely was not.
no.
And even if something I disagreed in, if I agree a lot of the times, I don't have to agree with everything somebody say, especially a different perspective.
Consider if admitting there's a big piece that they've been lied to. Admitting you're
Bye,
wrong
Therese P.
is so uncomfortable, but there's nothing more empowering. Dude, I love admitting when I'm wrong. That's why I have my main channel, Wait with JP. I've done a
You
video
playing the same?
why I was wrong about abortion. And do other videos like that. Dude, admitting you're wrong is uncomfortable, but
Nina,
also
can you hear me?
stand about it. And realize you grow from admitting you're wrong.
Something
There's
happened.
a lot of static. Mew, is
Oh,
everyone
gotcha.
still
Just
here?
got it.
over
Yeah,
over
we still.
somebody who offers you genuine
Oh,
respect.
something just happened and something just overtook your
Yeah,
device. We just heard somebody else conversation.
yeah.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. It sounded like some white dude on the CB.
Yeah, no, it is.
Y'all signals crossed, and I guess we was here. Nico B, what's
It
good?
sounded like the feds.
Ah, Nick will be in
Yeah.
the building,
It's like
baby.
we got
Hey,
them all
Nick
right
will
now on the
be.
panel at the
Love you,
same
Nick.
time. Huh?
No, I was just shouting out Nick with BTV.
No, that seriously did sound like the feds, though. Like we cross wires with this shit.
Dang, dang.
So,
That's
Swab,
so
when are you coming
creepy.
back? If I'm not asking too early, when are you ready or not ready?
I'm ready.
Still too busy?
I'm
Okay.
ready. No, man, sis, I'll hit you up.
Okay.
Suave
Okay.
boss.
Your tequila, the voice.
I love you.
I love you too, and I miss
Send
y'all,
Katrina my
man.
love too. I love her as well.
I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Yeah.
I just wanted to stay up here until I was able to get a chance to say hi to you and tell you I love you. But I gotta drop down. And I love all of y'all. But I'm so happy, like, you know how they used to say that we wasn't gonna stick around and be there for you, Swell? We wasn't leaving. We the homies for real.
That's a fact. That's
Exactly.
a fact that
Ain't
I'll
going
take a
no
loss
damn
on that.
way.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Ain't
mean, but
going
you
All
know,
right.
nowhere.
people can conceive what they are. You know what I'm saying? So they know that they don't give a damn about each other for real. This YouTube shit. But with us, it's like, no, just because you met on YouTube, we real people in real life.
And
You
Swab, let me
know?
Exactly.
tell you how weird it is. I have run into these people
All right, I'm gonna
from
drop down.
over
Love y'all.
here.
Bye.
Bye. Love you too. But listen, we run into each other in different chats and we be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
and we be reminiscing about over here. It's so sad. Wow. It's like every time I run into somebody from somewhere else who I met over here, it's nothing but pure love. And that's one thing I will say about the argument league. It's like when you see somebody you know from the argument league, it's like family. It's like, what?
Ain't it like y'all went to the same school?
Yeah, like you went to high school together. What you doing over here?
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I mean everybody is always anywhere I go SWAT, they say, well, what's going on with SWAT? And I'm like, I don't know, you talk to him.
Mm.
And then I just be like, he working hard, he with
Yeah,
his
and I don't
family.
have like my phone's not on, so I don't. I just download videos and I watch them through the day, so I don't be like And then when I get home, of course, you freshen up and get some rest, you know. But I'm getting the hang of it now. You know what I'm saying? The job is, you know, I'm getting used to the job and waking up at the times I gotta wake up. Oh
Yeah.
man, but yeah,
But
I'm
I'm glad you
feeling
working
good.
hard. You providing for your family. I just wanted you to know that we do miss you. And a lot of people are going to finally see what we saw. That It wasn't you never being a problem, and that's just all I'm saying. It never was you being a problem, but it's so easy to trick some of these people and manipulate people.
Mhm.
Listen, when something is too good to be true, it usually is. If somebody is constantly big upping you and never having an argument with you or never disagreeing with you, that shit fake, man.
I totally agree with that. Like me, I always got Lima back, but there's been times that me and Lima have disagreed on it, but we never disrespect
Exactly.
each other.
But I don't
We
have to
respect
disrespect
each other.
you.
Always fall right back into like the sway of things. So yeah,
Mhm.
when you know honesty and you know when you're having generous, a genuine bond with someone, you can tell the difference. And someone who's kissing your ass for every little thing that you say that you can't be corrected, yeah, you're gonna. I'm gonna have a problem with that because
That
listen,
was important right there. That
you know,
correction part. People can't accept correction. And it's like, especially we talk about passionate issues. We
Yep.
don't just talk about fucking, popsicles all day. And it's interesting to see people from different lanes in life, from different, city cultures, block cultures, household cultures, and how we interact with each other and how it forms into what is formed. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the people who constantly just never gold mines corrected me. Y'all seen it. It don't hurt my ego. Brandon Bay's done the same thing. I've done it to them. It doesn't hurt our ego. Why? Because we want to be correct. I don't want to be right. I want to be correct, to have a play on words. And
right?
if
It's
what
a
I'm
big
saying is wrong, if you keep letting me be wrong, you're not loving me.
correct.
That's right. And it's
Exactly.
the thing, even if me and MJ got into a little argument or something, this is the thing. We can either she can persuade me because she has, honestly. I remember one time exactly, she persuaded me to see her weight, right? And but even on another time, if we have another argument and she don't, we can still be adults and disagree to agree. We can still not see out on if I agree with you a lot of the times, I don't have to do it 100% of the time. I can know this is your stance on it
Yeah.
and we
And
don't agree on it.
let you get your work off. Yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes you're just gonna be quiet and let that person say their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. You don't
Even if it
always
throws a break through your window. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Even if what they saying might line up with me. I don't need to defend me. I don't need to defend all men. I don't need to defend all women. I let them get their stuff off. And but when we engage in the conversation and we ready for the back and forth, we get it in. We get it
Right.
in.
Right. I mean, like you
Exactly.
said before, it's about being correct, not being perfect. And people like loves this sort of perfection because it basically feeds their ego, right? So that's why they always want yes sirs and yes ma'ams around them in their face. You know what I'm saying? Praising them even when they're doing bad, praising them when they're doing wrong, praising them when it doesn't even benefit them at the in the long run. And then resentment happens when they get it wrong and something horrible happens, then they be like, well, why you didn't tell me? You wasn't a real friend because you didn't tell me. If you knew it was wrong, why you didn't say anything? Why you was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like let's just cut all that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to agree on everything. And I am not perfect and I am not right on everything. And I can admit that. And I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to be right on anything because then I won't grow. So like you have to make the decision whether or not do you want to grow or not. Because if you can't be teach anything, then you're going to be stuck exactly where you are.
That's right. That's correct. That's a 100% correct because you have to, be willing to learn. And at any age you can learn, and it doesn't matter how young or how old somebody is. You still should be able to learn from different people, grow from different people, argue with people, and still keep it in a respectful manner. That's my whole thing. It's just all about respect for me. But I mean, I just wanted to say, listen, y'all, I'm gonna go finish and listen to the rest of this damn thing because I did not hear half of it. I heard the first half. Thank you so much, Sister Incognito, for sharing this shit with us. I mean, because But because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not subscribed to their channel, so if she wouldn't have, hopped on my channel and told me about it, I would not know about it, Suave
She's
and
walking through
MJ.
the muddy trenches to bring back info. That's
Yeah,
the
Bring back
recon.
pearls.
Yeah.
I love it. She did. And you know what? We were on another stream, on my stream, and I ended my stream. So I was like, look, we got to do this stream over. And I renamed it and I cut that one off, ended that one, and started this one. Because when she came up with that, I was like, I put everybody on mute and I went and I kind of secretly was listening to like the first 10, 15 minutes. And
And
then
it
I
got
came
good.
back and look, I said, I got to end this stream, y'all.
It's too good. I already know. And then when I click on the stream, 'cause like I said, Goldman called me. I mean, text me.
Mhm.
I clicked on the stream. In my mind, it said Suave has been vaccinated.
Vaccinated? Is that what that said?
No, it says vindicated.
Oh,
When I first cut it on, it looked. I was like, I ain't been vaccinated, but nah, it was like a 0.1 millisecond. It was like vaccinated in my brain, but
He's like, I got vaccinated. What the hell?
yeah, ain't it?
I'm about to say, did I
Yeah,
spell it wrong? Shit, let me check.
yeah, but I appreciate it. But yeah, I definitely want to listen to it too. So you good? Um,
I
put
do, man. I gotta hear it, man. I want to hear it, and not saying that I'm saluting to him, but what I am
the truth,
saluting to is,
exposure
yes,
of the truth, the
exposure of the
long-awaited
truth.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to say what was his name who did the other stream on your channel about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, pro black.
Pro black politics, man. And I listened to that, and I didn't catch it when he was live. I caught it the next morning. Man, that shit was so real to me. I left a comment, but I really wish I could have been went live with him. But pro
Mm.
he hit the hammer on the head, with that too. And
Yeah.
I just feel like there's so much going on, and I guess I need to uh figure out. Hey, wow, what's up, pro black?
Peace, peace. What's
In
good?
the
How y'all
Yeah.
building.
feeling?
That
What's
stream was
good?
very powerful. I got to watch it on like on my own time. I couldn't catch it live, but it was very powerful. The way how he played on the videos and how he showed on real time the lies and the switch ups,
Yeah.
and it was just beautiful. The way he did it was beautifully done. I hope to see more live streams from him because that was great. I like how he did that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
What's good, big bro?
Peace, man. Oh man, all good, man. I just wanted to I really appreciate this stream.
On my
I
life.
really do because I wanted to get more perspective on just how all that was shaping out. But what I wanted to say is because based off of the events, right? We know like the blame should have never been put on Suave, right? Hold on, son.
Gag,
It should
gag.
the blame should have never been put on this brother, but for some reason, like people's emotions made that possible, man. Because if it wasn't the events itself, then people perception of the events is what allowed them to place that blame on him. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, like on a larger scale, that the dislike that people have for Suave influenced it. Hold on, real quick. It influenced a lot of the shit that happened in the league, man. Because the same motherfuckers who blaming Suave for shit was the same motherfuckers who was saying, yeah, just end the season. We might as well go ahead, just wrap this shit up. Just shit ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
And the point I'm trying to make is all the personal shit is fucking up. It fucked up a good thing. You know what I mean? And it all came from just people like motherfuckers not wanting to say I don't like that nigga and just leaving it at
And
that. Like
leaving it
it
at
had to
that.
go. Say that again.
and leaving it at that. They had to go
Yeah,
find a collective of people and make a whole culture of suave hate, AOR
yeah,
hate.
man. And this shit, and it just seemed like it's unnecessary, man. Because we like, I don't know, man. I just think this is as somebody said earlier, like this is an excellent fucking. I think it was MJ. She said it was an excellent example. It's a learning experience, right? How shit just go left for the wrong reasons.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think it was a lot of just pure hate and jealousy. You take down somebody who's the most popular, right? And you take down them um on falsehoods. And you start this narrative that they're the ones doing all this shit, right? And
Mhm.
then they make a misstep step, or not a misstep, but they say something against somebody else, right? And then you just exacerbate, like it's the world coming to an end. Oh my God, did you hear? He said this about, and
Mhm.
it's like, what the fuck? It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like they had a simple argument, but people would take something small when they have an agenda, right? And then that person who it was against, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then they start filling these people heads up who on your side, who on the opposite side. Oh look, he's against them. And he's not really against anybody. This was It's just like when me and MJ have had disagreements. If somebody was to come in and try to fill my head like MJ hated me or I hate MJ, you see what I'm saying?
That
A lot
sounds
of people can
funny.
play these here bullshit games. And the thing is, I love MJ. I love her perspective about most things. It's been one thing that I remember in particular that I felt like I just didn't agree with her. You're
Mhm.
not going to agree 100% of the time with everybody. And if you do find yourself agreeing 100% of the time, sometimes that's the relationship you need to question. And
Mhm.
that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I agree with everything Suave said. Because to me, listen, I argue with everybody. That's just in my nature. If I don't have a good little back and forth with you, you know,
I don't care too much about
yes, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm gonna go back and forth with just about everybody who means something to me. If I keep letting you slide with shit, I really don't give a shit about your opinion
And
anyway.
I'm the same exact way. If I just say, whatever, if I become a yes ma'am to you, I don't give a fuck
you.
about you. That's straight up.
I'm
One
sending
hands
your
down.
ass off.
I'm sending your ass off that fucking cliff. I don't give a shit. Like if I'm a yes ma'am to you, because all I want to say, I'm saying yes because I want you to shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Exactly. I'm like, oh,
You know.
okay. Whenever you hear me go,
And
oh,
now that I
okay.
got my brother Pro back here, because for some reason, bro, I didn't think about you when he came. Can we get the people a debate? We had a topic.
Absolutely. What what
No,
what
let's
what what
see.
what we doing?
I don't know. You had challenged me, and you one of the first people. That's why I admire the way you move. That challenged me on one of my thoughts. I don't usually get challenged on my logic. I'm usually challenging other people on theirs. But you was like you wanted to debate about something. It's slipping my mind now. But we did have a talk about it. You did tell me what it was, and I don't think we debated it. Hmm.
I think that we need a debate to see, do black people pick leaders and politicians off of image, or do they actually pick people off of politics and their morals?
I would argue that we don't pick leaders at all.
And I'm in agreement with you.
But in the game that they play, the
Facts.
decisions that they make, when they go in there and write that, they check that ballot box.
Right, but then that will go
Why
to the
are they
basis.
checking that box for that person? I could get what you're saying. I think it's a mixture. I don't think there's like. I think you got your collective of people who really sincerely think that these people will pass certain legislation to help them, and I think some people just want to play the game and they don't really care. And I
I
think some
Yeah.
people will pick people off of they're familiar to me.
That's what I'm saying. I think we mostly pick people off of the facade, their reputation. We don't actually do our due diligence to dig deep into people that we select to make decisions for ourselves, because we have too many instances where we find out that we elect someone and then this person was a pedophile. We give our money to certain churches and this person was sleeping with the whole congregation. Like we have too many stories where we put our faith into someone and then we found out that person bamboozled or swindled the community and ruined the image more. So I do think that we do base who we select by pretty much of who we like looks, what type of image that they put off. We don't do our due diligence and vetting people to really see what they're really about, and some of us don't really even fucking care either, you know what I'm saying, because that's just the person that we want them to be in that spot.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But I don't
disagree
vote,
with that at all.
so I could be 100%
Yes.
wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but that's what I think. And I gotta move around. Pro Black, I'm gonna be at you. And I want to see if Brandon Bad give us a debate too, because that dude is a hell of a fucking researcher, and the way that he presents his information is, something I think people who are interested in debates need to see. No pressure, brother Bay. No pressure, but yeah, we gonna get it in. And once again, thank you, Lima, for doing this stream. And yeah, Pro Black, you as well. Of course, I think I already said that. And thanks for everybody for the support and encouragement, and the thoughts, the prayers. I appreciate it.
For sure, man. Let me know, man. Hit me up.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you too, man. Do your thing.
I see it. I really
All
do.
right, family. I'm gonna head on out. Gotta take my son out. Y'all enjoy the rest of the day. Love y'all. I'll be around.
For sure. Love you too,
All
sis.
right,
Take
peace,
care.
love. Be
All
good.
right, love you too, MJ, and
All
thank you
right, and
guys. And Suave, thank you for showing up. Pro Black Politics, thank you so much, brother, for showing up. I just want to thank everybody who joined the stream, who showed love. And again, like I said, he has not been Suave Boss has not been vindicated to people who knew he didn't need vindicating. But I just hope for the some of the naysayers and the haters, you guys you saw it. We all saw how the shit was being played out if you were paying attention. And I just think that this is a vindication of some sorts because it's like the people who were trying to play blind and dumb, like they didn't see the shit happening because it wasn't happening to them. That's why I say this was a vindication. Because if you notice, this woman has been attacking all her friends. This is all her friends she's attacking.
Uh,
It's like she have no friends left. God damn.
uh, yeah. And I
So
gotta say, Tamika, TMKC, peace, appreciate you. Lily's Revenge, you already know what's up. Appreciate
love
you.
Lily's revenge.
Yeah, and
TMKC.
Shabo, Shabo, shout out to you, man.
Shabo.
Appreciate you. All right, I'm out, sis. Love y'all, man. Appreciate it
All
peace,
right.
homie.
for sure.
I need a little
Bye.
clarification real fast.
Uh-huh.
Mule University
Yes.
is Lima.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too, man. Peace. I appreciate the stream. Y'all take it
Okay.
easy.
All right. Thank you so much, Pro Black Politics, for dropping by. And
No
also
doubt.
thank you so much for showing always love and support for the Argument League.
No doubt.
Thank you. I'm gonna go through the chat right quick and just thank everybody for showing up. Who I might have missed. And I see we had some super chats from Brother Moses. Thank you so much for your super chat, Brother Moses. He said, salute Suave. Um, $20 super chat. Queen Escape sent a super chat sending prayers to Suave and Katrina. Mu University sent the super sticker because she's an awesome person. I want everybody on their way out. If you could please hit the like and share and subscribe buttons. And I mean, this here was a stream that was kind of really dedicated to Suave Boss. But I just want you guys to know that evil should not prevail. That's what I'm saying. You know, when somebody is just constant, this is the thing that's tricky with women with men relationships, right? Y'all know I'm usually always for women. But this is the thing. You cannot not want a man not to be abusive, not to hurt you, not to hit you, not to attack you, not to curse you, not to do all these evil things, right? And then when they don't do it, you call them all kind of bussies and pussy and right? Because if he had kind of strong armed or strong worded her, right? Then it wouldn't be such a thing. But because he was a man about it and said, no, I'm just not ignore her. I'm not going to answer her back. Then all of a sudden it's like, man, this woman got you doing this. And it wasn't the fact of that. It was just the fact that he didn't want to argue and curse out this woman. And the more he wouldn't, the more she attacked him. The more he wouldn't, the more she came for his throat. Right? And this was the saddest thing because instead of other men saying, damn, you keep attacking this man and he not saying nothing, it was like the men enjoyed it until it started happening for them. And then when she started roasting them one by one, I mean, she always had a hard on for him, for Suave. That's why I thought she had a kind of crush on him. But she started going one by one to all the different men. And guess what? All of a sudden, you see them trying to run to him, run to Suave. And it's like, he like still being the same person. Like, yeah, don't worry about her. You know, I don't want to talk about her. And it just kept happening over and over. We saw it happen with Black Sun, right? We saw it happen with Scheme. We saw it happen with Blue. We saw it happen with Yanga. We saw it happen with Lex. We keep seeing this shit, same shit happen. And it's just like she falling out with everybody, y'all. We don't have to think about it, guess about shit or nothing. Nobody have to say nothing. The shit is just happening. And it's just like, can she keep a friend? Bitch, I still got my same best friend since third grade. The same best friend since third grade, bitch. Do you know what friendship is? Like, and the second thing is, if you ever go to this lady chat, she be having people in the chat firing her. Fire this motherfucker. Yeah. And they drunk asses be firing that chat up, y'all. I just be like, who the fuck firing this chat up? How can you be a man in that chat knowing that if you had a channel, this snake would bite you too? It's a motherfucker snake. And this is the thing, they're so disillusioned. She stood up here and was saying Emily was trying to fuck another person on YouTube and all this shit, how it was trying to get at this one and how they trying to. I mean, she would sit up here and just any piece of information she thinks she have on somebody else, she gonna share it. She's nobody's fucking friend. Yeah, on a real. Since I've been on YouTube, I've been contacted by a few people. I have never had to disclose no conversations. I don't care about disclosing nothing. I have actually had people email me shit about real shit on other people YouTube. But guess what? I never had to do none of the bullshit this lady do to try to attack people. I've actually had people email me shit, a video clip, yeah, that I could play to go at this lady. I just refuse because she don't say my name no more. But my thing is, they have people in this world. Their only purpose in life is to destroy people, and they don't know the beauty of a friendship. They don't know the beauty of just peace. And that's the thing. Most people just want peace. I have a different point of view from you. Does that mean you have to hate me because I have a different point of view from you? No. Why do you have to hate somebody because we don't see eye to eye on every damn thing? This is the problem I feel, that until we get all of this shit solved, it can't really be a solid community. I don't hate nobody. Let me just say this. I don't even hate this woman. To be true, to be honest with you, I don't hate her. I just think she's wicked. I just feel like I wouldn't trust her. I wouldn't want her in my circle or around my family or friends because I think she's devious. However, to sit up here and think I hate her, never. I've never thought that I hated her. But what I'm saying is, we really need to open our eyes and start seeing people for who the hell they are. We really do. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys. Peace, love, and blessings. Blessings to everybody. Thank you guys for rocking with us and showing support. Okay, I'm out.